What's crack-a-lackin'? It's your boy Broshmo. Just in case you did not know, so we're back again. Once again, we're here. We're legitimately gonna be streaming all day today, or at least for the remainder of the day. We got Georgia, we got Ole Miss, big game. Tennessee, Alabama will be going on later. It's gonna be a ton of fun. So hopefully you can join us for those. We will be doing after the Tennessee-Alabama game. We're going to put together a top 25 because kind of a big week in college football. It's kind of like separation Saturday, so to speak. We've already had an upset. My Hurricanes, taking the L to the Louisville Cardinals. So that's big. You got Georgia? Okay, Georgia Tech's extended their lead. They're up 27-10. Looks like they're probably in the it's 2 minutes left. They're in the clear. I believe Vandy sealed the deal already against LSU. Big win for Vandy. Tough loss for LSU there. Yep, Vandy sealed the deal. And then you got Oklahoma rebounding well, looking good against South Carolina. That offense for South Carolina is just abysmal, man. It just looks terrible. But it's been a good start to the morning. I kind of went the Vandy game, LSU game was good, was solid. I think Michigan, Washington fell short. Oklahoma, South Carolina fell short in terms of viewability. But I think we're going to get some good SEC matchups today. So ought to be heckles of a time. Let's see what we got going on in the chat currently. I am Indiana moving to second. They should be in theory. Shoot, Nebraska went down yesterday too to Minnesota. Nebraska, I think they were in the top 25 this week. I don't know. I've only been managing my top 25. Eric says, could you see Connor Wigman? I think Connor Wigman returns. Because hasn't he been in and out of the lineup? I think he had one moment this year where he may have been benched, but he's been the star for the most part. And then Dan Connors. I haven't watched Dan Connors, but white running back. I don't know, unless you Cam Scatabo. I'm pretty sure Dan Connors is a white running back, or at least when I put him in my draft guide. But I haven't watched him. I just have a background on him, but yeah. Nah. I don't know. Who knows? You never know. Here, I'm just setting up the getting the game up on Hulu for me. Whoops. Special thanks to today's sponsor, Underdog of Fantasy. When you use promo code Broshmo, when you sign up, they will match that first deposit up to $1,000 dues. So if you're interested, if you like playing higher, lower on player stats or weekly best ball, that's a good place to go. But if you do download the app, you got to sign up with promo code Broshmo if you could kindly. Got a poll popping up in the chat. It's going to be the norm, the usual. Who wins? Ole Miss or Georgia? I think the big question right now, at least going into the if you're going to put together a college football top 25, is it a question? I don't think it's much of a question. You put Alabama. Well, if Alabama wins today, they go ahead of Miami. I think a lot of people are still going to have Alabama ahead of Georgia Tech, which I think is fair. Georgia Tech hasn't had a crazy difficult schedule, but they're undefeated, man. They're probably going to the ACC championship game. Isn't Virginia still undefeated too? Can you imagine Miami getting into the college football playoff and not even via being the ACC champion? Such a Miami thing to do. That's just such a Miami thing to do. Gojo's best bets. Gojo's Picks of the week, if you didn't know, now you know. At least for this slate of action, Gojo has Texas A&M -6.5. They're on the road at Arkansas and Fayetteville today. Texas A&M, excuse me. Texas Tech, they're on the road in Tempe. They have beat everyone by 24 or more points. So if you look at that -6.5 and you're like, I might want to bet it up, you can do that if you want. I wouldn't bet it up no further than 9.5. Some people could get crazy and go 13.5, maybe 23.5 if you're really feeling this whole they beat teams by 24 or more points. And then his other pick is Mississippi State. Gojo would bet that up an extra point. So it covers like a 10 points rather than 9 or less. It's, I think, currently at plus 9.5. Gojo would go plus 10.5. As far as my bets early on this morning, I wanted to believe in South Carolina to cover. I bet them up to cover. They will not cover. Listen, man, dude, when you look at teams that are struggling, dude, like LSU, I think they were an underdog heading into the game. Should have been easy to take Vandy in the points. Honestly, should have been easy to take Oklahoma in the points. Mateer getting more healthy, coming back the next week. I don't know, man. I don't know. Took Georgia Tech money line though. There's a plus. Hopefully we do better for the remainder of the day. So K-Tobe, who's a better freshman receiver, Decorian Moore or Florida freshman Tony? You mean Miami freshman Malachi Tony? Why would you take that away from me? Or maybe you're talking about Dallas. Oh my gosh, who's the Florida freshman wide receiver? Dallas Wilson is the Florida receiver. I like Tony, man. I like Tony a ton. I think Moore is a good, solid, like move the chains possession type. I feel like we'll see that role as the offense kind of expands a little bit more for Oregon. But Tony's been electric this year, and Wilson's been good too. Drake, man, remember when I defended Daniel Jones and y'all were dogging me? Hey, bro, hey, you can be positive about Daniel Jones. Be like, oh, he's had a very impressive start to the season. New environment, new system. Oh, things are feeling great. I think that could turn on its head real quick. I will say, I am not the Daniel Jones denier I once was, but I'm not going to put in stock like, oh, Daniel Jones is fixed. He's a good quarterback. I don't know if I'm there. I don't think I'm there yet. What up, Jeff? How you doing today, brother? Before we get into actual game action, if you love the NFL draft, you are going to love this. So feast your eyes and take a gander. We love the NFL draft, and now my draft guide is available for purchase. It comes with over 500 player backgrounds and close to 300 player evals. It updates throughout the whole draft cycle. So when I add a new eval or I change my rankings, you're going to be the first to know. It's going to have all the pro day and combine numbers along with analytics. And it's a Google spreadsheet for right now. So you have to include your email with the purchase, but we will be switching over to a website at the end of the year. And if you get it now, it's going to be cheaper now than it will be later. It's a great way to support the channel. And as always, much appreciated, much obliged. Yeah, buddy. We got Clement. Hope you're living your best life, brother. What are your thoughts on Miami game? Think it's more of Beck issue because that defense is amazing. Yeah, I think the game plan for Louisville's offense was also really good. Akeem Messidor was banged up as well. So there's that. He wasn't nearly as effective as he has been. Chris Bell ripped us apart, but Beck was bad. The run game didn't exist. I don't think the offensive line was as dominant as usual, and that's reflected by how bad we were at running the football. But Beck. That game reminded me of the first half of last year's Alabama game for Beck. So rough go, but there's a lot of parity in college football this year. I'm not too worried right now because Miami's remaining schedule. We could just pull that up right now. Miami. All right. Yeah, look at their remaining schedule. Stanford, SMU, Syracuse, NC State, Virginia Tech, Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's a team to watch out for Miami. SMU could be sneaky since it is in Texas, but I'm not too scared of the remainder of the schedule. But I mean, these are all teams we should beat. To be fair, this year hasn't been a year where it's like teams are beating teams they should. So is what it is. Do you think Carson Beck could be late one? No, 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 no. I think he's firmly like mid, late third round, maybe early day 3. He just doesn't have like high end tools. And when you have games like he did yesterday, which were more abundant last year at Georgia, I don't know, man. I don't know. Drake, he says, Schmo, you love Chris Bell as much as I do. First round seems likely to be. Well, initially, I just had him. I think I had him third round coming into the year because I was like, okay, he looks like a vertical speedster with a great build, tank of a build that could create after the catch in the short game. Can he expand the route tree? And that kind of happened this year, and I threw a top 50 grade on him. And then after last night's game, I was like, I got to keep moving this guy up, man. I got to keep moving him up. We will start position ranking, like midseason positional rankings this week. There will be no stock report because I'm doing midseason positional rankings. So is what it is. I should have read the rest of your comment. I got high on him after the Virginia game. Looks spicy this year. Yeah, he was that was the 2 tutty game. I think that was the week he was in the stock report for me. Does Mateer stay in college? I think it's still in the air. Mateer's having a relatively solid game. Hasn't been anything crazy, no, but the dude's just a gamer, man. So it could go either or. Jeff, I have no clue who to pick for the poll. Who is the underdog? Ole Miss is like a 7.5 point underdog. Maybe they've got it bet down to plus 6.5. But Ole Miss is certainly the underdog. It's in Athens. It's in Athens. All right. South Carolina's got 10 minutes to cover for me, and it don't look like they're going to be doing much of that. 10 minutes to cover plus 7.5 for me. Will they do it? Probably not. Probably not. Let me tell y'all this. I always start because you got to start with the quarterback position, right? I am still so freaking back and forth on what quarterback I'm going to have 1, 2, and 3. I think part of that might be settling itself right now in the Oklahoma South Carolina game. I guess we'll see the rest of the day how some of these teams fare, but man, Let's see. Dang, dude. South Carolina giving me the freaking business right now. Oh, so hesitant. I was like, oh, I could bet up South Carolina, feel a little okay about it, or I could just take Oklahoma in the points. Should have just took Oklahoma in the points. Ty Simpson at 1 would be fair. I don't know. I don't think he's got. It's not like he doesn't have an NFL arm. It's just not a high end NFL arm, in my opinion. He's more of this rhythm pinpoint passer. Like I feel better about Simpson because who's just continues to rise, and we'll see against Tennessee. Tennessee currently the pass defense isn't great there, but it's just I don't know, man. Right now, like we'll see. I guess we'll see how it is tonight, but like I like mid to late first round for him. I don't really consider him in that top 10 tier, and that honestly could be changing, man. Could be changing. 80% adjusted completion percentage. The big time throws are there. The pinpoint passing's there. Relatively good decision maker. There are times where he's feeling himself with his pocket movement and just holds on to the ball for too long and gets sacks. There's times like that, but it is what it is. Oof, 70-30. I'm cooked. Oh, you never know, buddy. You never know in today's college football. Give me your SEC prediction. Willen man. Alabama and Texas A&M. I like it. I like A&M a lot. Did they turn over on downs? South Carolina? Golly. Carson Beck is trash. It's not trash. Just didn't have a good game. Drake says, I felt good about Simpson after the Mizzou game. Him and Mendoza are my early favorites, but yeah, it's all up in the balance still. Dude, yeah, it's like, and part of me, I look at my big board because again, nothing's final. I'm not going to really finalize anything for midseason rankings until tomorrow when I have to start making the overlays for videos. And I feel like I have the quarterbacks too high just because of positional value. That I'm just not that into the quarterbacks right now because I think a lot of them should stay. And while Mendoza probably feels like the safest bet right now, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a funky year. There comes Georgia. Finally, Miami is looking like a top 3 team, and he throws 0 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. To be fair, the offense stunk, period. You could ask where the run game was yesterday. I think the offensive line had its problems here and there. When is Georgia going to wear their black uniforms? I don't know. Do they have? I don't remember ever seeing Georgia anything other than white and red. When did Georgia last wear the black uniforms? When did they last look like the Atlanta Falcons? When did Georgia last wear their black uniforms? Football. 2020. That was the last time they wore their black uniforms. What happened to Miami? I kind of already said it. Carson Beck was bad. The offensive line wasn't great. The run game was non-existent. Messidor was hurt, so he was limited. And dude, I think they just had a good game plan. I mean, Miami's defense caught us some breaks, but wasn't enough. Do I use No, I just Google. I don't really use Chat GPT. Oh, South Carolina, show me something. I think we got another good game on today. Well, not just today, but this is a big game. UNLV Boise. Boise was like a 2-touchdown favorite. Oh, that's right. We got the Texas Tech Arizona State game. Yeah, Mississippi State Florida ought to be fun. Texas A&M Arkansas got pushed back by like what? 2 hours because of rain. What's the over under in that game? Ooh, if it's a messy game, then maybe taking the under could be fun in that. But also, I don't know if I trust either defense. Almost 90 degrees in late October. What is happening? Oh, it's 81 here in Arizona, so maybe that's a humidity thing. I'm gonna be wearing the glasses all day today, boys and girls. My eyes have sucked this week, man. I think I've strained my eyes looking at screens for too long. Oh, you want out now, Gojo? They're about to kick off. Hey, when you get a chance, can I get a liquid IV? Woo, buddy. All right, Georgia's going to start with the ball. Poll in the chat. Who do you got for this game? Georgia, Ole Miss. Also, we will be doing the Tennessee Alabama game right after this. You should be directed right to that if you're on the YouTube. Also, after the Alabama Tennessee game, we will be doing a live in real time top 25. That's right. Nah, I'm not going to do USC Notre Dame. Oh, Eric, Dragunov, dude, I'm happy Dragunov's back. Whenever I see wrestlers wearing the knee brace, I get scared, but nah, that game was really good yesterday. I'm glad he's back. Nice big run by, I believe that's Frazier. But I mean, yeah, Sammy's run was really just an open challenge with that title. And to be fair, I kind of want to just see him in the main event picture. I feel like the US title run was more of a stopgap for him. I'd like to see him get more of a push going into Rumble and Mania season. No, I don't watch hockey. Oh, flea flicker. Stockton going deep. It's Kobe Young down inside the 25. I think down at the 25 with the flea flicker. Any trades before the deadline you're looking forward to? Not really. I'm just hoping the Dolphins don't trade Waddle. That's That's kind of the big one for me. Wisconsin going to get beat by 60. No, Ohio State doesn't put up points like that. I think they could grind. Oh, Kobe Young limping to the sideline. So I do think Ohio State they could grind you to 40 points, but I don't know. Was it like Wisconsin 23, 27 point? Is it Wisconsin? Yeah. I was thinking maybe Michigan State, but they take on Indiana. I think probably Ohio State wins that by 30 though. Somewhere between like 24 to 30. They win that by. And we're going to get a fake handoff, back shoulder. And that's Noah Thomas with the reception. There is a flag. Uh-oh, coming back. Offensive PI. Ole Miss almost lost to Washington State. Give me Georgia. Yeah, but that was a look-ahead spot. I feel like the loss of talent from last year will catch up to Ole Miss. Yeah. I don't disagree with that. I'm not gonna lie. Like Washington State game was worrisome. I'm mad that they didn't cover for me. It was the first game since 2022 that Lane Kiffin didn't cover against a non-conference opponent. But it was also kind of a look ahead spot playing at home against a bad team in Washington State when you have Georgia on the horizon. All right, they try to get a quick screen, gets really nothing to Zachariah Branch. Is going to set up 3rd and 23. Kobe Young going to the locker room. And they just handed off to Cash Jones. It's 4th and 18. They're going to be going for the field goal here. Dude, Washington State also lost to North Texas 59-10. They are a bad team. They are a bad team. I do agree. Dude, Ole Miss could be pretenders, or they're also a team that could start out fast. If they could start out fast and ahead, then watch out. We'll see in the opening drive. I think the opening drive for Ole Miss is going to tell us a lot. Golly, murdered that field goal. Too easy. That was 51 yards. He had like 10 more yards on that sucker. Oh, 42 yards. My bad. That's what they said, 42. Why is the game cash showing 51? Oh, no, it should have been close to 51. Oh, it was 7 plays, 42-yard drive. That's what they were referencing on broadcasts. Yeah, dude, that North Texas game was rough for Washington. Washington State. I gotta start saying Washington State. Good win by Michigan today, by the way. Let's hit refresh. Let's do a scoreboard. All right, we got TCU up 35-21. Oklahoma remains up 24-7 with 4 minutes left. Central Florida's up 35-7 on West Virginia. Toledo just took the lead. Kent State was like a 24 or 23 point underdog in this game. They started out 10-0. They started the game up 10-0. UMass looking for their first win of the season. They're up on Buffalo 14-10. Northwestern's up 10-0 on Purdue. Troy's up 10-8 on Louisiana Monroe. A couple of these games just started. Michigan scoring their opening drive. Michigan State, excuse me. They're up 3-0 on Indiana, but Indiana is driving. Air Force is up 3-0 on Wyoming. Boise's still up 7-0 on UNLV. App State is up 7-3 on Coastal Carolina. James Madison and Old Dominion are tied up 7 apiece. Marshall and Texas State are tied up 7 apiece. Temple's up 7-0 on Charlotte. Akron's up 8-7 on Ball State. Ohio's up 7-0 on Northern Illinois. Games from earlier that have already finished. Vandy, big win, beating LSU 31-24. Georgia Tech remains undefeated, beating Duke 27-18. Michigan rolling through Washington 24-7. UConn was like I think a 2-score underdog to Boston College. That one was kind of a favorite of mine to take the money line with UConn. They win 38-23. Oh man, Arizona, they go down. Houston beats them 31-28. Tulane beats Army 24-17. Central Michigan beats Bowling Green 27-6. Miami, Ohio wins 44-30 against Eastern Michigan. Oh no, 33-yard touchdown pass to Carnell Tate. Dude, Carnell Tate's just rising, bro. Rising fast on people's big boards. South Carolina getting stomped. Yep. Why is Ole Miss so good? Do they have any top prospects entering the draft this year or in 2027? They might in 2027. The kick went out of bounds. As far as this year, they have a few, but like no one really big of note. They got a freshman, I believe, at running back, or at least a redshirt freshman. That's pretty darn good. Trinidad Chambliss was really good at Ferris State. But considering his size, he's not like he's not a legit prospect in my opinion. Harrison Wallace has been playing well for them. He's the wide receiver there. Caden Lee, who probably doesn't come out. Like the wide receiver room's pretty darn good. Tight end wise, they're pretty solid too with where are you at? Daquan Wright, and then they also have Luke Hawes, who's probably returning. Defensively, they got a few guys along the defensive front. And Trinidad dumping it into right for a first down close to midfield. Thoughts? I have no thoughts on Eastern Michigan game. I fake the handoff going deep. Back shoulder just missed. And that was Striblin. Another transfer that they brought over. I don't know if you're into baseball, but Tony Vitello is about to leave for the Giants. Now I'm trying to get back into baseball, but I'm still a filthy casual. Oh, dude, Oklahoma got a safety. Woof. And Chandler's dumping this off to Lacey. Lacey's really good. He's going to be a guy I think we talk about next year. I believe he's not a true freshman. Guessing Mateer went off today. No, not really. But Oklahoma was able to run the football. I don't think Sellers had a bad day. Like I was watching the game earlier. The offensive line was trash, dude. Trying to watch them get their lone score. It happened on a 4th down or a 4th and goal. Like Oklahoma almost came up with the goal line stop. Their offense was so bad. So bad. Offensive line, excuse me. The offensive line's been cheeks for South Carolina. All right, 1st and 10 at the Georgia 42. Dumps that quick to Harrison Wallace, who's just going to be a yard short of the first down. Yeah, South Carolina ran the ball 3 straight times at the 1 yard line, and Oklahoma was having none of it. And then, dude, Sellers was consistently under pressure when I was watching the game. And then South Carolina, on top of their offensive line being bad, it was getting hurt. Just terrible. All right, Chambliss dropping back, going deep, but out of bounds. Firmly out of bounds. Yeah, Sellers probably needs another year, and he might need another year, another place. All right, Chambliss dropping back, gets it out quick to Striblin. This is a thing, man. Ole Miss spreads the ball out so much. They're like 4 to 5 receivers deep, and that's not even including their tight end room, which is like 2 tight ends deep. All right, 1st and 10 from the Georgia 20. And Chambliss is going to keep it, and he's down at about the 12. It's going to set up a 2nd and 2. Watch him go to Miami. Sonny Styles interception, dude. Yeah, Wisconsin's cheeks. That might be another job opening by the end of today. All right, fake the handoff, going to the end zone, back shoulder, just out of the reach of, I believe that's Harrison Wallace. All right, third and 3 officially. No, injured Bulldog. Who is that? 53? Who's 53 for the Bulldogs? I thought it said 53. But the only guy on the defensive line that I'm seeing with the 50 number is Christian Miller, which that would be huge if he is hurt. That would be huge for the run game of Ole Miss. You should watch the. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. The G-Fed video of Virginia Tech, they did a $300 million renovation. He got an all access tour. That's nuts. That's insane money. All right, we're going to jump to some scores real quick. Well, South Carolina certainly isn't going to cover. And it looks like Sellers is out of the game right now. Might have to look on the X, see if there's any news. Did he get hurt? Did he get benched? Because I really don't think. Like, Sellers shares some blame, but golly, that offensive line is pee-pee poo-poo. Let's see. We got Brandon. I'm starting to feel like half my premium goes towards State Farm commercials. Golly, no kidding, right? Oh my gosh, I'm getting all these inactive reports for the NFL. No, show me college football, guys. College football's on. Let's see. I'm just gonna type in Lenore Sellers. See what it gets me. Let's see, I don't see anything. I don't see anything specifically right now from about Lenore Sellers being benched, but he's certainly not in. All right, quick little pass out to Lacey, picks up the first and goal from the Georgia 7. All right, we got second and goal after a 2-yard pickup by Lacey. Ooh, the Justin Fields comparison actually might be somewhat decent for Lenore Sellers. And are they going to get it off? They get it off in time. They fumble. Trinidad is able to get back on top of it, but golly, that was almost a disaster. Mm. All right, third and goal. Back at the 7, so the original line of scrimmage from first and goal. You got 3 down low, right inside. Chambliss is looking to run. He's got the corner. Touchdown. Oh, miss is on the board. Now, golly, Goja, that is such a loud scratch. Georgia needs I would say that's not fair. Georgia was down 21-7 to Tennessee and was able to rally back. But I don't think Ole Miss is a team you want to get down by early. All right. Well, that ends Ole Miss's drive. I'm going to go ahead and end the poll. 68% of y'all picked Georgia in this game. We'll see if that comes to fruition. What round grade would you have on Chambliss? I haven't done an eval of him, but he's undersized for the quarterback position. I think he is interesting as a passer, but not enough for me to be like, I can't see him being higher than a day 3 grade. And I don't know if I'd even consider him a quarterback prospect. But I don't think that's necessarily fair either. He's put together a bit more as a passer than some other guys, so I don't know. I can't see him being higher than a day 3 guy though. Like mid to late. But again, it's not like I have a full eval on him or have watched him in depth like that. Again, this is just kind of watching Ole Miss casually. All right, Georgia touchback. They're going to get the ball at their own 25. Let's see how they answer back. I will say South Carolina, I believe Shane Beamer only has one loss in November. I'm just going to put that information out there. Do with it what you must. Should you be excited about the future of Michigan State football? I think that they've gotten better. All right. Ooh. Gunnar Stockton. Screen was taken away early. He looks down the field. Doesn't see anything open, and he forces the screen anyway. Don't love that. But I will say that I think Michigan State's trending in the right direction. It's just, I don't know. It's such a long way from being like an actual contender in the Big Ten. All right, we're gonna get a handoff here to Frazier, who picks up some good yards. He's gonna make. Oh wow, he's still going. Should make it like a 3rd and 3. Very manageable. Oh, just got killed by UCLA. Dude, UCLA, they're 2-0 under their OC. Or not even their OC. I don't know what position, if he was like a quarterback's coach. I don't know what positional coach they have right now as the interim head coach, but yo, 2-0 under him. I'm just saying. But I would say I think Michigan State's trending in the right direction. I just don't really believe in the ceiling of Michigan State. And Stockton's going to run with this one and pick up the first down. James Madison just tied the game. Whoa. All right, you got a really tight formation here. Dylan Bell is the only guy outside of the hashes. Fake the run, going over the middle. Oh, tries to get it to Delp, but he throws it high. Delp is slow to get up. And he's going to the sideline. Don't want to see that. Ooh, Stockton should have got that out a lot earlier. Might not have been looking that way, though. Is Delp good? Delp is a solid tight end. Yeah, I like Delp. He's not Brock Bowers or anything, but solid tight end. They fake the jet sweep and hand it off to, I believe that's Chauncey Bowen or Bowen, right? Bowens, yeah, Chauncey Bowens. I heard the broadcast say Bauer, and I was like, did I get that wrong? All right, 3rd and 1, quarterback sneak, first down. Is Stockton good? I mean, he's a good college quarterback. I don't think he's like a legit prospect. Could be a draftable guy, but he's like Stetson Bennett. I think it's better to say he's Stetson Bennett like. All right, we got 1st and 10, trips down low. And they fake the handoff. It's going to be a screen to Zachariah Branch. And a couple of missed tackles leads to a 7-yard gain. Jeff Page, how long do you think it'll take Bill Belichick to turn his program around? I don't know, dude. I don't know if he makes it out of the year as the head coach. Maybe they come to some sort of mutual agreement to disband. All right, pistol. We're going to get a handoff for the first down. I believe that's Bowens. Branch is a really good college player. I think he could be a good slot in the NFL. Good slot slash gadget player. Or are these Georgia teams this year and last year not as dominant as years past? What teams are dominant in college football anymore? You could maybe say Ohio State, but Ohio State last year lost to Michigan, who was on the struggle bus until late last year. This time they faked the sweep, gets it out to Lawson Lucky. I wanted to say Lucky Lawson. Now they're down to the Ole Miss 28. They're driving. They needed this. Might have a big offensive game today. Stockton dropping it down to Frazier, his running back. Oh, and it's gonna be it's a horse collar tackle. Excuse me. Just shooting themselves in the foot. Maybe Oregon. Maybe, but it's like Oregon hasn't won a national championship. It's like they've been competitive, but I don't know. I wouldn't call them dominant. They've been consistently great. I think that's probably the best way to put it. But we don't really have dominant teams in college football anymore. I think Ohio State's probably the closest. All right, 1st and 10 at the 14. Fake the handoff and gets it to I feel like my live stream just glitched out. Why are teams not dominant anymore? NIL, baby. All right, we got to toss to Cash Jones, who's looking to pass, but nowhere to go. And he is tackled probably down at the 12. And that's Xavier Harris. But in general, like, yeah, college football, these blue bloods no longer have the depth because players can go elsewhere, get paid, and start immediately. And they're going to let this go to the second quarter. As Ole Miss, they're up 7-3 heading into the second. Golly, that first quarter flew by. I feel like the last dominant team might have been that Georgia 2022 team that beat the pants off of TCU. I remember that because my buddy's a big TCU fan. All right, let's hit the refresh. Take a look at the scoreboard. Oh, no. Well, it looks like Toledo's going to be covering against Kent State. Kent State just remembered they're a bad football team. So we got Central Florida. They're up big. TCU, they continue to hold on to their lead, looking to add to. UMass in scoring position, looking to go up by 2 scores, get that first win of the year. Northwestern still up 13-0 on Purdue. Troy is up 17-8 on Louisiana Monroe. Maybe Ohio State does cover 60. Maybe, man. They're up 70-0 real quick. Carnell Tate's got 2 scores. Golly, dude. It's like week after week, I'm having to put Carnell Tate further and further up my board. Dude, what is this? Michigan State driving. Indiana, do something. They're up 7-3, though. SMU up 7-0 on Clemson. Wyoming's up 7-3 on Air Force. Boise State, they're up 14-3 on UNLV. App State's up 14-10 on Coastal Carolina. ODU, they're up 20-14 after a miss extra point. Any other games just stick out? Memphis, UAB freshly firing their head coach Trent Dilfer a week or two ago. But hey, man, those teams that freshly fire their coaches and have home games, watch out. They play tough. But tied up at 7 with Memphis, the Texas Tech and Arizona State games underway. And UTSA is up early, 7-0 on North Texas. North Texas is driving. Portal the transfer portal is probably why. Yeah, transfer portals that definitely helped add talent to other teams who normally wouldn't have high tier talent like that. Drake Holiday, Tyson, Tate, Lemon, Bell. The wide receiver class is shaping up to be pretty solid at the top. Don't forget Chris Brazzell, Denzel Boston. Those are some good players as well. Jeremy Bernard is solid. Elijah Surratt is fun, even if he isn't like athletically gifted. No, I haven't watched Gabe Blair, North Texas. I don't even know who he is. Barely familiar with the starting quarterback in North Texas. I watched the North Texas South Florida game. North Texas looks like a fun team, but I'm not familiar with if they have like a draftable prospect on that squad. Not to say that they don't. If they do, I'm unaware of them right now. But yeah, well, dude, KC Concepcion, Jacoby Lane, Eric Single. Yeah, dude, this wide receiver class ain't half bad. Oh, wide open is Lawson Lucky for a touchdown. Georgia, they begin the second quarter by taking the lead. Dude, let's go. Gabe Blair is an NFL offensive lineman getting some draft love. Can push the pile. Okay. You know what? Let's take a gander at what does analytics look like. Maybe at the end of the day, I add him to my draft guide. Don't know if I'll get a chance to watch him until the off season, but I could at least add him to the draft guide. Plays left guard. Yeah, he's got only allowed 6 pressures on 225 passing snaps. True pass rush win rate of 96.9. Solid number. So yeah, I don't mind adding him to the draft guide. Let me just go ahead, type his name in now for later. Whoops. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do a background on him later. Knowledge obtained. Hey. I mean, I can guarantee you I probably won't give him a watch until the offseason draft process. See if he makes an all-star game. Whether that be the Shrine, the Senior Bowl, what do they still have the Tropical or the Hula Bowl anymore? I feel like they've taken a few of these away, a few of these off-season all-star bowls. Oh man, you know who I really wanted to watch for the receivers, but I just don't have the film on him right now. I was shocked to see that I didn't have access to North Dakota State film. I want to watch Trey Lance's brother, Bryce, but I feel like I won't be able to get to him till the off season just because I don't have film on him. The one in Hawaii was there last year, but I didn't recognize even a UDFA. Oh, the Hula Bowl. Here, let's take a look. Hula Bowl roster 2024. I guess it would be 2025. All right, let's take a gander at the Hula Bowl roster from last year. There's names I'm familiar with. Painted Thorn, woof. Here, let's make this a little bigger. Connor Blazelak, he was a former Mizzou quarterback. Will Rogers, Brady Cook. Cook ended up going to the Shrine, I think, following. Will Rogers, former Mississippi State legend. Hey, Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt was there. There's a guy. Okay, I'm familiar with all these prospects. I mean, not all of. I mean, I think right now Krosky Merritt was the only one drafted. Isaac Tesla was there at the Hula Bowl last year. Efron Chisholm, I think he was a UDFA, but he made the final roster. Chamare DK. I don't know if these guys participated in any of these in the actual bowl, like the bowl practices or the game. Maybe ends up getting an invite from the Shrine or the Senior Bowl and they go there. So I don't know if like Elijah Badger or Chamari DK ended up participating in practices. But I recognize these names. Isn't and hey, Gage Lavar Larvidian, butchered that name. Wasn't he playing? He was playing this past weekend. Golly, where? Cincy, right? Cincinnati. Ooh, Chambliss gets it across to White, who's close to midfield. Ole Miss, man, they keep moving. Luke Kandra, Cincinnati was solid. Clay Webb. I don't know if I think Kandra was drafted. Back shoulder throw falls incomplete. It's gonna be 2nd and 10. Let's see. Oh, I liked BJ Green. Tweener though. Tweener. Let's see. Keontae Hamilton was drafted 7th round. All right, here comes pressure. Chambliss running far back. And now he's going across the field to White, who makes a guy miss. And he was actually able to gain yards on that. That's insane. That's insane. I mean, it's like a 3rd and 3 now, but that's insane that they actually got positive yards. Oh, here we go. Ruben Hypolite was a 4th rounder, I think, by Chicago this past year. I think Traquez Bridges was drafted in the 7th. And Ole Miss is going to take a timeout. Okay, so there we go. Does anyone know if Phil Brox is still playing? I have no idea who that is. Yeah, so there were some guys from there. Again, I don't know if they participated in the practices that week or the bowl. To be fair, since I got to go to the Senior Bowl, that was the only one I focused on, and I saw some of a little bit of the Shrine stuff, but I play Hippo Hip Hiplite. He was a really good prospect for Maryland. Surprised he didn't get any hype. Yeah, I mean he tested out really well. I didn't get a chance to get to his film. I'm pretty sure I did. I'm pretty sure I didn't do an eval on him. I ended up putting him as linebacker 25 for me as a priority free agent. Yeah, and probably a lot of that was just like he tested out really well. Maybe the analytics were good. Didn't get a chance to actually like watch him though. Fourth round pick for the Bears. Yes, he was. Texas Tech and Arizona State are both struggling to get big plays on offense. A lot of punting going on. Woof. Texas Tech has their backup quarterback in Will Hammond, so that's kind of fair. I just remember it happened in Hawaii, and I started scouting it, and really didn't recognize any of the names at the time. Looking back, teams find gems there. I'm seeing it. Yeah, dude, straight up. There's that saying: if you are good, the NFL will find you. If you are good, the NFL will find you. Gojo, what's up, bud? You want to say hi to everybody? Oh, little Gojo. Little Gojo screen time. You can lay down, buddy. Hippolyte hasn't played much. Been decent though. Yeah, I mean, when you draft a linebacker in the fourth, even in the third, they probably start out as a heavy special teamer. All right, here comes Chambliss and Ole Miss for 3rd and 3 at the Georgia 41. We're going to get the handoff to Lacey, who picks up the first down. What bowl does Puka? Oh, Puka went to the Senior Bowl. He was there for a day and then bounced. I remember that because I was like, I want to see more of this guy. He feels like a smooth athlete, but I don't know. I don't think he's fast. I'm not sure, but he's so smooth. Puka was such a difficult evaluation. All right, fake the handoff. Chambliss getting out quick on a slant. Gets it to. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, they're calling it incomplete. Never mind. Oh, okay. No, it hit the ground. It hit the ground. Got to the receiver, but then bounced off the ground into Jones's hands. James Madison, another TD. Crazy game. Nice. All right, 2nd and 10. You got trips up top. No one down low. Wright is lined up down low. Daquan Wright, but he is sitting around as a blocker. Woo. Kind of threaded that one, but that felt like a dangerous pass. Got it to Harrison Wallace for a first down. Yeah, Soul getting hurt. Yeah, Noah Soul, kind of sad. He was another late rounder too. Not even by the Bears, was he? Was he? I think he drafted by the Saints. All right, we got like a speed option that maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage. All right, fake the handoff. Chambliss going downfield, wide open. And that's Watkins. Winston Watkins inside the 10. I believe he's down at the 5. And they're back to the line quickly. Coming out in interesting formation here. They got 4 guys in the backfield, and it's a handoff to Lacey. Ooh, that looks like a touchdown. They're calling him down at the 1. That looks like a touchdown. Raleek Brown of Arizona State is really interesting. I just added him to the draft guide today. Not as an eval, but I got his background there. He might have like a history of hamstring issues. Maybe it was just last year for him. Handoff Lacey, touchdown. Oh, we might have a high scoring game, boys and girls. Noah Sewell also took in the 4th. Ryan Poles first year. Oh, okay. Maybe I'm just misremembering that. I thought Sewell was on the Saints. Breakdancing. How you doing, buddy? Jerry was Nico's OC for the first game of the season. Nico would have been the number 1 pick in this draft. Dude, Nico's been playing fun. He's still dude's gonna probably come back, but dude, I'm so sure that Noah Sewell played for New Orleans. I don't know why that's in my head. No, yeah, he never played for New Orleans. Was there another Sewell brother? Neffy. Did Neffy play for the Saints? Yeah, he did. Still there. That's what I'm thinking of. I was like, wow, is there another Sewell brother I'm forgetting? Oh, that's funny. Chances Arch Manning is sitting at home like, why am I not at Ole Miss? I mean, I don't think he made the bad decision going to Texas. It just looks like that offensive line's a year away. I mean, they had to, dude, that offensive line lost so much last year. So it's not surprising that they need like a year. Where's that bell? I already rang the bell. I already rang the cowbell. uh, Bears were tanking anyway. Glad it only took 2 years instead of 10 years like the Lions. Oh, to be fair, the Bears couldn't figure out that quarterback position for a hot minute. This is probably the best quarterback play they've had since Jay Cutler. If you're going back to college to fix your stock, would you go back to Texas, transfer to LSU? I'm not going to LSU. That's another team with offensive line problems, or Ole Miss. I would stay at Texas. That's a young offensive line that's going to have another year of seasoning and development. There's a lot of young guys on the Texas offensive line. Let's take a quick look. Texas Longhorns depth chart. Like Goose, there's a good chance Gooseby returns because he's a redshirt sophomore. They got. Oh, I mean, I guess they got a couple of seniors at center and right guard, but Brandon Baker's had a rough year as a true sophomore. I don't think DJ Campbell's been particularly great this year. I think he's been okay. If Gooseby is smart enough to stay, hearing people say he's a first round crazy. Oh, dude, I love Gooseby. I have Gooseby as first rounder. I'm not saying he's like top 10 or top 15. I think he's outside my top 20, but I like Gooseby a lot. I liked him a lot coming into the year. Just gonna say, when I do my OT rankings, Gooseby's gonna be up there. Dang, Arizona State's up 3-0. Uh-oh, don't look now. Hey, Rocco, how you been doing, bro? I've been doing good, just busy. Busy with film and everything. Gunnar Stockton getting pressured, running around, slinging it, finds. Oh, that's Humphrey. I just think we need a few years before he plays NFL ball. Worry about his leverage in the NFL. Well, yeah. He's a very tools-based guy. Dude's insane athlete at his size. He's shown flexibility to play right and left tackle. I think he just checks a lot of boxes when it comes to the NFL. And even if you are slightly developmental, like, dude, Tyler Guyton, saw how high he went. Yeah, Rocco, everything's pretty darn good. Jake Franklin got the boot. Penn State got paid to fire their coach. Well, Penn State didn't get paid to fire their coach. Their coach got paid to be fired. Did Phil Brooks, Kansas State wide receiver, get? No, Phil Brooks did not. CM Punk did not get drafted. But neither did Kansas State Phil Brooks. I don't even know if Gunnar Stockton going deep floats on him a little bit. I don't remember if Phil Brooks was this last draft or the one prior. Adidas paid most of Franklin's money. Well, yeah. Okay, then. Oh, handoff here. Big run. Is that Bowens? Dude, Bowens is like the best back there for Georgia. So Adidas paid most of Franklin's money. Okay. But I mean, think about that money that could have been used for NIL. That's still a big hit because what his payout was like 49 million. That's still a huge hit. Money that could have been used for NIL. Handoff again to Bowens, but nowhere to go. Probably loses a yard or two. All right, 2nd and 11 officially as Ole Miss is substituted. Fake the pitch, going over the middle, and he's got a guy. I believe that's Dylan Bell inside the 25 of Ole Miss. Ole Miss. NIL is going to affect round 3 and early 6th. Here on out, just be ready. Oh, dude, I think I think it just affects the whole draft. I don't think it's just or like mid to late day 2 to early to mid day 3. All right, we're going to get a handoff here to Dylan Bell, who picks up maybe 2. It's going to be 2nd and 8 from the Ole Miss 22 for Georgia. And fake the handoff. Stockton's going to keep it. He's down to the 10, the 5, touchdown, Georgia. We got a shootout. Straight up, if Georgia's going to win this game and they're going to be unable to stop Ole Miss, they need more of their drives to look like this. Okay, yeah, that's fair. Knowledge untamed. That's fair. Dude, if I'm Ole Miss, I'm scared of getting stopped. Because that Georgia offense, man, they're clicking, they're booming. Do you think Ohio State got a first overall pick with saying? Maybe. I haven't really watched Julian saying for an eval, just casually. And it's not like he's been asked to do like a crazy lot. They haven't really been tested. The defense is great, and he's got great weapons, good offensive line. I will say that probably, I mean, in that Texas game is when I really got to like watch Sand. And I think he's got a solid arm, man. Like he can sling it. I don't know if he's first overall. I feel like that's more of a question for me to figure out this summer and for next draft class. All right, let's switch over. Let's see what's crack-a-lacking in football right now. Wow, TCU Baylor are delayed again. Ugh. Well, Toledo's going to comfortably clear the spread. UMass just took the lead over Buffalo. Again, trying to find that first win of the year. We got very similar scores. Indiana's up 14-10 on Michigan State. Oh, 2 touchdowns already for Mendoza. I need to see who these touchdowns were to. Not that I just need to, I want to. One to EJ Williams. I believe he's the tight end, and the other Elijah Surratt. Omar Cooper's eating though. SMU's up 13-7 on Clemson. Boise, they're up 11 on UNLV, but at least UNLV's been able to get some scores. Looks like they can't. 4 carries for 100 yards. That's nuts. ODU and James Madison are going back and forth. Currently, Old Dominion's up 27-21. Man, where is this A&M offense? And UAB's driving. Watch out. Memphis on upset alert, maybe. Mississippi State's up 7-3. I really liked Mississippi State at plus 9.5. I mean, I even bet them up plus 10.5 just because I don't like playing that 9 or 8 point game. Nah, dude, give me 10. Just round it up. Give me 10. Looks like they're just dumping it short with Hammond thus far. Just nickel and diming it. Haven't really ran the football either. All right. Rocco says, talking about Julian Sand, he looks super poised and calm, especially with him being this young. I mean, I don't think teams have been able to really get much pressure on him. Ooh, nice little dump off to Lacey, who creates about 14 yards after the catch. Anyone on ODU or James Madison draft eligible? Well, there are probably a ton of guys draft eligible. Are they draftable? It's kind of a different question. The one guy I had for Old Dominion retired at the beginning of the year, and Jason Henderson, the linebacker. I do have a James Madison wide receiver, former Richmond transfer, Nick DeGanario. I don't know how he's really done this year, though. But that's the only ones from that game I really have. Illinois, they gave the week off. My squad has it tough in the rankings. We lost to 1-3. We could still be number 7. I mean, if you didn't lose by 50 some points against Indiana, maybe you got an argument. Do you think Illinois has good sleeper prospects? I think they got solid prospects. Oh, wow. Ole Miss already at midfield, 1st and 10. And Chambliss going on the sideline, just out of the reach of number 4 there. Who is 4? Caleb Odom. When it comes to Illinois, like, I'm not the biggest fan of Luke Altmaier. I think he's like, he just gives me stinking. Who was the Florida quarterback last year? Graham Mertz. He gives me Graham Mertz vibes. Wide receiver, I do want to watch Hank Beatty quite a bit. There's JC Davis. I like Gabe Backus. Xavier Scott's not healthy, but he was a fun guy during summer evals. I've heard a lot of people be pretty high on Matthew Bailey, the safety at Illinois, that he could be maybe a top 100 pick. But I haven't watched him myself, so can't really say. All right, here comes 3rd and 4 for Ole Miss. Chambliss in the shotgun, got 3 receivers up top, had Lacey kind of go out for a swing, but he runs it, gets the 1st down. All right, Gojo, let's let you out. All right, 1st and 10. Dropping back, gets it out quick to Striblin for a 1st down. They're down to around the 30-yard line of Georgia. Man, these teams are just moving. Oh, Chambliss going deep. Good coverage there by Robinson. And a flag comes out. Ooh. I don't know if he put hands on him. They're calling the pass interference on Robinson. I mean, he didn't get, he put his arms around him. He did get his hand or his head around for the football, but he's hugging him. What up, Alex? Hey, Alex, what are you doing right now, bro? You trying to hop on? Mr. Hail Mary Sports is in the chat. Akis is Super twitch, super fast. Bailey, kind of a safety linebacker weapon. Oh, end around. That's to Deuce Alexander, another one of these wide receivers. All right, Chambliss dropping back, gets it out quick. I believe that's Deuce Alexander again, picks up maybe a yard. It's going to set up a 3rd and 4. At some point, you took Luke Altmaier, who shouldn't have been a quarterback. He's a good NCAA quarterback and coached him up. They have earned a better quarterback to develop. I think that's fair. I haven't really watched. Oh, you're talking about Deuce Robinson knowledge from Florida State? I think he returns because I think he's a true junior. They toss it backwards, and it's another pitch pass. Ooh, Stribling got it. I don't know if he dragged the foot, but there's a flag out. Golly, this is going to be close. I mean, regardless, it's a first down. And they're calling pass interference. Hello, Alex.
What's up?
I saw you. I just had to mute the game audio, the game audio.
I ended up doing the little hand thing just to.
Yeah, I saw you doing this. I was like, what the hell?
Well, I was doing that so you could end up, adjusting beforehand.
I got you.
Rather than me jump scaring everyone.
Yeah. Dude.
Hello there.
Georgia Ole Miss right now.
Yeah, I've been watching it.
What a fight.
Yeah. Very fun.
Put up more of a fight than my Hurricanes, I'll say that.
Yeah, the next 2 home games, I think, for SMU are versus both of them.
Yeah. Oh, Louisville and Miami?
Yeah. Louisville is in late November. Miami is November 1st. So.
Yeah. Right now, they're leading Clemson, right?
They are 13-7 with ball.
Noise. How you been, Alex? As we go to 2nd and goal.
I've been good. Busy. A couple pounds lighter.
Oh, look at you. Real quick. Ole Miss touchdown.
Oh, I keep forgetting that you have your little ringy dingy thing.
Yeah. Well, I need tropes and stuff to keep me interested, because I'm not interested by myself.
I feel that. Oh, yeah, nothing too crazy. Just my mom came into town, so I missed out on a mock draft with trades this week.
Oh, that must have been killer.
Damn. One piece of hair always getting in the way. You know the deal.
I feel you.
You don't recognize that it's like not super long anymore?
No, dude. What am I, a girl?
I don't know. It's just like
maybe for my wife, I would notice if you did something with your hair.
Well, I guess shows how I scroll.
I got you. Don't worry. I got this.
I literally saw the black box. I'm like, dude, move that shit right
just
now.
for safety reasons, we're just gonna go to scoreboard.
Oh my god, yeah. No, it's been eventful. I didn't do a trades mock draft this week because it's like I didn't have time. My mom's here, but she ended up heading out today.
Nice.
So, what about you?
This last week and a half, I've been preparing for my mid-season rankings. So it's been sucky.
Yeah. I've been doing that for the QBs and then catching up on a couple guys.
That's why it's sucky.
Yeah.
It's like, what am I supposed to think of these guys?
I don't know if you see my board, but the amount of guys I have listed is like, I want them to return to school.
It's everybody.
It's like everybody. it's like, oh my God, this is just so bad. But the 2027 class is going to be great. I'm like, how many more times can we say this shit?
We're just going to have to keep pushing it back.
Like, how many more times? What's up, Jeff? It's like one of these years we'll get another really good class. We had the
Yeah.
chance, but
Yeah.
it's all right.
Dude, it's just so wonky because it's like you think you kind of narrow down who to like, okay, well, these are probably the top guys. And
Yeah.
then I look at my big board and it's like, man, I know QB value and everything, positional value, but they still feel too high.
What's your highest ranked? I could find this out on my own, but just so I can have the element of surprise,
Yeah.
like range wise on your board.
To be clear, I came in today assuming that I'm probably going to move a lot of these quarterbacks.
Okay.
Just prepared because it's kind of it's an interesting week in college football where there's a lot of big matchups.
Yeah.
Not
Oh yeah.
saying that they're
Nothing's
like
set in
going to
stone.
be, yeah, not
Nothing's
that they're going to be deciding factors or anything, but at least
yeah.
for middle of the season, if someone starts to get hot, then it's like, okay, maybe this is a guy to ride that I may have
Yeah.
liked or not liked, but
Mhm.
I I I have 2 of them in the top 10 and I hate it. Just because it's like quarterback value. It's like, if you have one of these guys in the top 15, they're going first overall.
Yeah. That's just the
But
truth of the matter.
dude, after the South Carolina game, it's like I feel terrible for Sellers.
Yeah.
But he is starting to give me a lot more Justin Fields vibes than
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts vibes.
Well, it's the start, I guess. He does feel so much like Justin, if I'm going to be honest. Because I remember Justin used to hold on to the ball for too long. That was the discussion with him coming out of Ohio State. Is like he just holds onto the ball forever. But
Yeah, but I mean, I was watching his game last week, and it's like he didn't
it was
have
bad.
time. He was
Yeah.
constantly in scramble mode.
Yeah. But there was just like he did not throw anything hot. Like he would just try to roll out every single time. And it's like you gotta because he's pretty precise as a passer for the style of quarterback he is. It's like you got to use your arm more, man. I know you're a huge runner.
I don't think there's enough quick reads in
I think
that
the offensive scheme is
offense.
ass. I agree, but it's just like I would see a tight end flat, wide open. He's gonna choose to try to roll out rather than just hit it. I'm like, oh, dude,
Yeah.
please, or throw.
Well, I mean,
Or-
I think they have been trying to get him more on designed runs too.
I
But
hate
like
that.
he's in such a situation where it's like I gotta backpack this team, this
Right,
offense.
right. Yeah, today wasn't really pretty either.
Oh, it was terrible.
Yeah.
I watching it like, dude. And again, it goes back to the offensive line's terrible. I was watching the one score that they had. They had to do it on 4th and goal because the
Yeah.
first 3 they tried running those suckers and they end
Oh
up
my, it was so
losing
bad.
3 yards.
They kept getting stacked up.
Dude,
Yeah. Where do you have sellers like roughly? Again,
I think
obviously
10
everything
or
will change.
11.
Ooh.
Because I believe in the traits,
Yeah.
and again, going into today, I've been prepared to move guys.
Yeah.
But that's also kind of with the bump, the quarterback bump, because I have Mateer
Mhm.
pretty high as well
Yeah.
compared to
Me too.
most.
I
Even
don't
Ty
know how.
Simpson,
Yeah. Okay.
not like crazy high, but like he's inside my top 30.
Okay. You know me, I'm not a fan of quarterback value. That's just like not something I
Yeah, I
really
just
care too
feel
much
like if
about.
you don't include that in your big board,
I still do. It's just I
yeah.
don't boost it enough to where it would be reflective.
Yeah, no, I feel like after this week, I'm gonna be like, okay, we need a real back because I can't do this.
Damn, did you hear that?
No.
There's rolling thunder, man. It was like a
Rolling Thunder.
hello. Yeah, Texas getting hit with some
Thunder
pretty gnarly storms.
rolls. Oh yeah, I saw the TCU game's been delayed like 6 times.
Yeah. I know. I'm honestly surprised about that. I know it's just because like regulations, like a one lightning strike within I think what 30 miles is like a 30-minute break.
Yeah,
Something
dude.
like that.
Delp
Yeah, finally.
being a guy the last 2 weeks. Let's go.
Finally. It's about damn time. Honestly.
Yeah, buddy. Dude,
Uh-huh.
Dude, yeah, this quarterback class was just I don't even know what to do with it. Like
I don't know
Carson Beck
either.
came out and like
Sid the
looked like,
Sloth.
yeah, I was like, oh great, this is like the first half of the Alabama game just for the duration of the whole
I was gonna make a
game.
post for like I said if I get 25,000 likes on this, I'll end up like walking out on the field at SMU Miami and then show Carson Beck like a picture of Sid the Sloth. I don't know if I want to get my credentials yanked.
Dude,
I like those games too much.
dude,
That'd be kind of funny.
yeah, that Louisville game was rough last night, and it wasn't all on Carson Beck.
No. I know one of the interceptions he threw, I think it might have been like the last one. He was saying that there was or not the last one because that was the crazy tipped catch,
Yeah,
but the one before that, he was saying that there was a hot read and the wide receiver didn't run it. And everyone's like, oh, he's throwing the wide receiver on the bus. I'm like, you do also kind of have to say that. Like you're supposed to throw where the guy's going to be. It's called anticipation. And if the guy doesn't run where he's supposed to be, then he's not going to be there. So it was not pretty though. Not pretty at all. For me, by the way, the quarterbacks, I don't have one in my top 20.
I think that's fair.
Yeah. I mean, one's at 22. So, well, that's a lie. I have Mateer at 14, but
I love Mateer, dude.
I'm just scared shitless about how he's handled the surgery situation. If it was just recent, he would be out of my day 2.
Yeah.
But
I mean, he's another guy that could end up coming back.
He should. Well, he should have just waited an extra week.
Yeah.
I don't understand why.
No, I don't disagree with that. I mean, the dude's a freaking gamer.
Yeah. I mean, he's Malik Muhammad's best friend right now.
Oh, no. Monroe Freeland is down.
Oh, that's not good.
I like Freeland.
Around 7 tackles on the ground.
Whoa. I like Freeland. I like Freeland.
How high though?
I think
like late day 2, that's understandable.
I have like mid day 2-ish just because I don't like really any of the tackles, and it's like, hey, somebody needs to step up.
See, that's more fair. If you're saying like accounting for the class being cheeks, he would go midday 2. That's fine.
Yeah. I mean, he's another guy that probably needs a return anyway, because I think he's young regardless. Yeah. He's a true junior. So.
Yeah, inexperienced, not hitting the ceiling of his talent. Yeah.
Golly, he overreaches all the time though. Overextends all the time. I saw it was the Tennessee game. Freaking, I think it was a strip sack too. With Joshua Josephs, who that's a first round guy.
Joshua Joseph's a monster.
He needs, I mean, fill out your frame, but he's a first round guy.
Yeah, he's really, really good.
Yeah, but like, yeah, I think he just kind of was like, oh, he's coming at me. Hoo-ha! Just kind of batted the hands, and then just kind of pushed him down.
He's with 34 and 3/4 inch arms. It's just
pterodactyl. I think it's an 82-inch wingspan. Really edge class is nuts.
It is. You know what's crazy?
Excited. I mean, there's a lot of exceptions.
Yeah.
In terms of like size, arm length, but at least they're all productive.
Right. All of them are like doing shit, which is just good to see.
Yes.
Defensive interior is underrated as well.
It is, especially if depending on how you view Keldrick Falk, because apparently he's 285 right now.
This dude, I mean, he's more bipolar than most of the people I've dated. Like, just like
I think a lot of that's coaching staff, though.
I hope so. But I mean, to be fair, he's a really good run defender with no bend. So it is going to be tough to be a full-time edge rusher.
It's kind of tough to have bend at when you're that thick.
I think he's 6'6" as well.
Thick, he's just long.
Yeah, he's a lame, and it's like very long, dude. Yeah, I mean, for me, quarterback-wise, I have a lot in my top 55 range. Like,
I mean, I guess
technically top 60. I have Cade Klubnik at 58. Scroll.
Yeah, I got you. Klubnik, I
still believe him.
I do too, but like 4th round, believe in him.
Damn.
I mean, it's not if he had better throws. If he had better traits.
I love his precision. I love his precision.
Yeah, size. I think he's got a good arm. Like we were talking about some of the passes he's able to layer.
Yeah,
and whatnot, but
Guy who I really like, who's stepped up a lot this year, is Jaden Mayava.
Oh, dude.
He's
So
a top 65 player for me.
I decided not to do eval because I was like, he's got another year. I'm sure he wants to play another year with Lincoln Riley. But dude, yeah, outside of the stupid interception he had last week against Michigan, whatever the hell that was.
I don't know what the hell that was.
But yeah, no, he's fun. He's thick, dude.
He's a big, well, he's like 235.
Yeah.
Really big guy. Yeah. How many quarterbacks do I have in my top 65? One.
I wonder if George is going to get a touchdown before they get to half.
I have 7 QBs in my top 65.
I don't have Mayava. I feel like Mayava would be in my like top 100.
Yeah. He's 62 for me.
I have 6 in my top 60.
So 7, 6. I mean, the only difference is I have Mayava there and you don't.
Yeah.
So I think we have the same 6 though, right?
Maybe.
Okay. I'll just go through mine. Spoiler alert for people who would be.
Yeah. Well, just do it out of order. How about that? Do it out of order. That way, no spoiler.
Okay. So where?
How about you go and then I go?
We're doing it out of order.
Yeah, just pick a guy that's in your top 60, and I will say yay or nay if I have him.
Okay, Sellers. Yay.
Yay.
Yeah. Simpson.
I was gonna go with Mateer.
Well, you already know. I already said I have him in my top 20.
Sellers, Mateer, Simpson, Mendoza. Okay.
You see, I can't straighten this. This thing can't.
Do you have Dante Moore?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then who's at 6th?
Did I miscount? Hold on. Okay.
All right. Looks like Georgia's gonna have to go for the field goal here, make it a 1-point game.
Yeah, I have Kate right into 60.
Oh, okay. I have Nuss. I still believe in parts of Nuss.
The essence of Nuss. Where do
I think it's just you're not going to be able to teach the turnovers out of him.
Yeah, he's top 100 for me. He's at 84 currently.
Yeah. But I think he still has an it. Like I've been using this whole it factor.
Yeah.
It's just like I think he has the ability to be able to like will a team back.
Hasn't happened this year.
I don't.
Didn't happen today.
Fair. I feel like you go to that Clemson game at the beginning, and he kind of was the offense. Yeah, like he was dropping some dimes.
Yeah, I mean he definitely looked better week 1, and then the awful decision making, man. Just
oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, I don't care what injury you're dealing with.
Yeah, you just can't throw.
You can't throw to double, triple cover. What the hell?
I'm like, I don't care. Like Dan Marino's like, you can't defend a perfect pass. I'm like, I don't know if you could throw a perfect pass on that one, my brother. I hate to break it to you.
Oh, did you like my safety shout out?
Genesis has been in my stock report quite a few times. I just haven't graded him in all 22 yet.
Yeah, I got to this week, and I liked him a lot.
Can we be honest about some?
What?
Tell me if this is a pet peeve of yours. When people force comparisons.
Like force comps?
Yeah. I will say this. The one person I love who does it is Marcus, that franchise guy, because he does a ceiling and a floor. And I think that's just so much better to give people a picture rather than because I see all these people on Twitter.
I think a lot of people, because people look at comps and they try to equate production to it. Rather than like maybe like build, play style, speed, whatever.
Well, I see some of these people on Twitter, and again, it's Twitter, right? Like I say some dumb stuff on Twitter, but these are like people's boards. They'll have like their safety 10, and it's some dude who started in the NFL for like 6 years. And I'm like, I hate to break it to you, brother. This guy might not make a 53. Like,
oh, bro.
Like you just can't, hold on. I can't comp that.
I have such so a lot of people really like Jeremy Bernard, the wide receiver from Alabama.
Yes.
I do too. I think he's a day 2 player.
Are people saying he's a day 1?
I think there might be a group of people that like him as a day 1. I think that's fringe, but I think largely you're going to get people like him as a day 2.
This class is a litmus test. How many wide receivers can go day 1? Because they're all like different. And they're all really good as well.
So he's one of the few that I have a comp for because I was like, oh, he reminds me of this player.
Okay.
So comp Josh Palmer. See that? I think that's a realistic comp.
Okay.
It's not like he's a crazy good player in the NFL.
Yeah.
He can be productive at times, but I feel like he's just okay. He's a guy that I always thought Josh Palmer could have been a high-end wide receiver too. It's never panned out, whatever. But he was a guy that just didn't have he didn't have really any one trait to hang his hat on. He was just kind of good at a variety of different things. And I think that's kind of Bernard. He doesn't really have any one great trait.
I think his great traits after the catch. I would have ended up saying a weird hybrid of like Malik Washington and Deebo Samuel. Like if they ended up having a child, that's what I would have rated him. But yeah, it's a weird. He's not straightforward, like because his body type, he isn't that big, right?
He's like 6'1", 200.
Yeah, like that's for a guy who's after the catch. There's not many.
So literally, you've taken Deebo, like the biggest, thickest wide receiver, and then one of the thinnest.
See, right in the middle. But I was just thinking about like the after the catch ability. Stylistically, it's like how I would feel about it. But yeah, I mean, I think he's just super high floor. He's number 56 on my board currently.
Bernard?
Yeah.
He should be relatively in that range for me.
Can we have a moment of silence for Damani Jackson, who's randomly been
Stop. I don't want to talk about Damani Jackson.
It just what the hell happened?
This has been the guy it's not like he's been okay. I'm about to say a sentence and it's about to sound like I'm lying through my teeth. Okay.
We're used to it.
We watch. Okay, we're in the same area for Bernard.
Yeah, okay.
Damani Jackson hasn't been bad when it comes to coverage. He's had a few dumb things like in the Missouri game.
Yeah.
On that first touchdown. I really don't know what he was doing. Was he expecting the tight end not to go up and catch the ball? It is what it is. He's been atrocious against the run. Like typically I'm like, I don't care if the corner's not good against the run. It is what it is. I was watching the Georgia game and I was like, oh my gosh, I think by himself, just because the angles he took for these tackles, or I shouldn't even say take for these tackles, because he never even had a shot because of the angles he put himself in. He allowed over 100 yards.
Yeah, we need to have like a rushing yards responsible for category as well.
Bro,
PFF.
No, I'm gonna pull this up. I want you to read my So I did a stock report, and I was like, I gotta read just this portion because it was literally me realizing, okay, Damani Jackson might not be the guy that I thought he was, and yeah, it kind of broke me, dude. Kind of broke me.
Yeah,
because I think he's still good in coverage.
Yeah, it's
good enough for them not to throw his way.
Yeah.
All right, where is this? Because I wrote a grip about this.
I feel like he and AJ Harris are very similar. It's just people don't pick on AJ Harris as much as they pick on Damani Jackson because AJ Harris fails big time when he fails, and I think so does.
Yeah, but they don't. Yeah, and AJ Harris isn't a guy that has ball production. I think that's another problem with him. Oh, Gojo, come on, bud.
No, this class has randomly gotten super weak in very needed areas in the NFL. And it's kind of scary.
I still think the corner position's got some good stuff. All right, so here we go. To start my thing was a positive in that Georgia game. You know, he came off a throw to Dylan Bell that how did I threw? Oh no, my bad. This was that's Caden Proctor. Okay, here we go.
You said off Dylan Bell.
Oh yeah, then how did I word this? See, for the stock report, I just do like random notes because I'm watching the film and I'm just like type in.
Yeah, I get that.
All right, so it was a throw to Dylan Bell to the ground Oh no, he threw Dylan Bell to the ground on a run block. That's what it was. Like he just manhandled Dylan Bell. And I was like, okay, that's
Yeah.
cool. Came off a vertical route to rock Oscar Delp, jarred the ball loose for an incompletion. And then here comes the bad, the terrible. Took a bad angle on Bowens rather than pushing the play to the sideline. Led to a 29-yard run. Then he also got toasted by Kobe Young because they went like cover 0. And he did the one thing you can't do, and that's bite on a fake. Led to the touchdown. Is what it is. Another bad angle in the run game allowed Bowens to win the corner for 42 yards. Needs to do a better job of setting the perimeter in the run game. Let's see. Had another 14-yard ripped off on his side. Allowed a 21-yard run from Gunnar Stockton of all people. Which that's not a shot at Gunnar Stockton. Dude's quick, but
Yeah.
you're probably gonna have like low 4.3, high 4.4. Like get there.
Wicked. Ring a dingy dingy.
Oh, with the super chat. Much appreciated, much obliged. Dude, I still don't want to give up because I'm pretty sure he doesn't have eligibility after this.
Okay.
But so I still have a 3rd round grade on him just because he checks a lot of boxes. But he's in that Davidson Igbinosun like tier for me, where it's like y'all check all the boxes, but there's something about you that could ruin you in the NFL.
I get that. I still have Iggy in my top 40.
Dude, Iggy, I know it
I've
says
kept
he
him
has
there.
less penalties. I was watching the Illinois game. He should have been flagged like 7 times.
Yeah, people act like he just stopped being aggressive. I'm like, let's not go that far.
Yeah,
Love
no.
him.
I don't think his game has changed all that much,
Just
actually.
hold on a minute. There needs to be some type of adjustment here, and I think we went way too far. Way too far.
Man.
Man, like I'm just like looking at still some of the guys that I have to update. And like the good thing is I don't feel like there's going to be too much movement at the top for me. But like that day 2 range, there's a lot of dudes who whiffed or are not healthy.
Oh, that's why I have a returning. Like I'll just put returning on a bunch of guys if I don't want to rank them.
Real.
Yeah, I mean,
I've started to like take them out of my big board completely.
Yeah, I won't put them on the big board, and they'll be at the bottom of my rankings.
Dude, freaking John Tez Williams was supposed to be like the star corner for me this year.
He got hurt. Yeah, he's returning now.
Yeah.
Him and Jeremiah Cooper. That's just rough.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's good for the program next year.
Yeah, right? Yeah, both those guys coming back. Iowa State's had a lot of injuries this year, apparently.
Yeah. On offense, they've been really hot or cold. I mean, last week, Abu Sama ended up having 177 yards, and then it's the one game Rocco ends up being complete cheeks.
Pretty sure the other back got hurt too.
Could
be wrong. Chris Hansen.
I thought I saw him last week. Is he hurt this week?
I don't know. Maybe he's playing through injury, but I've heard he's been banged up. Carson Hansen, my bad.
Yes.
Chris Hansen,
is that an actor?
No, I think I was thinking of Chris Carson.
Shout out to you, by the way, for loving Vega early.
Dude.
Yeah.
You know, I think the process was sound. I looked and was like, that's a big Samoan that beats up people. He's probably going to go high. I just think it's a tried and true process.
It's hard to hate on one of those guys. Yeah, Vega was top 110 for me coming into the year. And just like he's gonna end up being a lot higher.
Yeah.
Dude. I mean, he improved his pass blocking so much, man. Just
Yeah. I was gonna say Caden Lee's gonna be a weird eval because they're playing him at tackle this year.
Caden Lee?
Caden Green.
Yeah, Caden Lee, I think so. Ole Miss receiver.
Yeah, he is. Sorry, Ole Miss game.
Yeah. I was like, at least it's applicable for this stream.
Yeah, but he's playing tackle. Brian Parker's a tackle that's going to be a guard or a center
Yeah.
in the NFL.
Yeah.
And it's like I feel like those guys should be high, but
Really? Okay.
I like Green quite a bit.
Oh, I like Green. The Parker shout was, I guess, more surprising.
Parker, I think, is like your very like I. If you liked Cody Barton, or not Barton, Cody Mock.
Mount? Yeah. Mock.
Yeah, I think you're gonna like.
Okay.
You're gonna like. I think the same people that liked Mock will like Parker.
Okay. Yeah, because I have Mock as somebody, or not Mock. Damn it. I have Parker as somebody who is like UDFA for me
Oh, okay.
currently. But of
Yeah.
course, I haven't done a 7-round mock draft, so you just know.
You have him as a guard? Okay.
Much higher graded than tackle. So I agree. I think
Yeah.
he's a guard.
Yeah,
But
most definitely.
still, like, yeah, it's weird. What are some top players that you're just noticeably lower on? I'm curious
Then,
where your
like, the
head's at.
consensus.
Yeah.
Um,
Like for me,
uh,
Deny Dennis Sutton's one of them. And it's not that I'm low on him.
yeah,
It's just
Dennis Sutton is. I mean, I think he
ranking-wise.
gets pushed. Well, he hasn't been productive the last couple of weeks, but I think he gets pushed down just because there's a lot of guys I like in this edge class.
Yes, there's a big factor for that too.
Yeah, because I think I still have him as like late day 2.
Yeah, he's early day 3 for me.
Yeah, yeah, that's basically the range. Yeah, late
Yeah.
day 2, early day 3.
Dude. Oh, it gets to
Wouldn't-
me because it's like I wanted him to be like a first round guy so badly. We've been willing it for like the
Dude.
past year. It's like we're gonna stick you at the end of the first to the Commanders, and you are going to accept it.
Yeah, I will
Like-
say I think Keith Abney, Arizona State.
Oh,
I'm-
really?
I'm
Okay.
never coming off him. I think he's a first rounder.
Oh, I said lower. Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, my bad. My bad.
I'm tripping.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell?
Sorry, I'm looking at. Okay, maybe for this guy I'm lower on, Derek Moore.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I also think that's just because the edge class is stacked.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I was like, hold on, because I have Abney at number 18 on my board. I'm
Oh
like,
wow, you're actually. I think you might be higher than. Okay, you're close. Okay, we're close. We're basically
it's same
we're
range.
basically knocking distance.
It's if it's within 5 of each way, pretty much the same range.
Yeah.
It just the guy who
Um,
I'm putting a lot of faith in. Like, who's your big sleeper? Like top 20 on your board? That's just definitely not where other people's minds are at outside of QP, because we could talk about John Mateer or Sellers.
Yeah, it could be Gooseby
Okay.
because I put my flag. I
Yeah.
put my flag in that hill at the beginning of the year, and honestly, outside of the Florida game, he's been really good.
Yeah. I don't understand. How do you like fail against Florida though? Versus,
They
like
came
Ohio State to
alive,
start the
dude. I
year?
don't know what it was,
Yeah.
and it's not like Caleb Banks was playing to like create some.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have a guy like that. Like
Okay.
I was always a big Makai Lemon guy heading into the year,
Yeah.
and now I've just kind of like I've shot him far up my board.
Is he top 10 for you?
Buddy, he's top 5.
Oh, okay. I respect that.
I
He's in the
think
top
he's like
15 for me.
Steve Smith light.
It's a good comp.
Yeah, I want to say light because I don't want to just throw Steve Smith.
Yeah, like a
out
Hall
there.
of Fame grade.
Yeah, right. But like he plays with that same type of like gumption, you know.
Yeah. No, Makai's been fantastic this year. This wide receiver class is just like all these guys took massive leaps.
Oh yeah, and they're all just getting hot at the right time.
Oh yeah. I mean, even Denzel Boston, the loss today, still had like huge play here, huge play there.
Yeah,
Love
he was
him.
coming off a really good game against Rutgers last week too.
Yeah. Yeah. Boston's top 20 for me. You have like Carnell, Denzel. I mean, the guy who gets lost in all this is Concepcion. Like, I think
Dude, I
he's
know.
taken a huge leap. Like,
Yeah,
huge
it's just
rebound.
his size wise. He doesn't really stack up to
He's
the
like
rest of the
190.
guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like 5'11", 190. Yeah, all these guys are like 6'2", 6'3", 6'4" for Boston. And then I mean, obviously Mackay and then KC are the guys who are the odd men out.
Yeah. I think Jacoby Lane, I'm just going to forever be lower on than the rest just because I'm just not a possession receiver guy.
Like Jacoby, I think because there's so many receivers available in the NFL that I think could do that job, I'm just not going to value it as much. Like Ian Strong to me is a better version.
He was the guy I wanted to watch before I finished my list, but I just didn't have time.
I watched him today, so
okay. Maybe I'll sneak it in tomorrow. But
yeah, he's my wide receiver 10 at the moment.
Okay, sick.
Yeah, I think he can't handle off coverage press, but for the most part, he's surprisingly nifty. And then catching wise, I mean, some of the best hands in the country.
Yeah, nice.
But yeah, no, he's a fun one. My sleeper in the top 20 outside of Malachi Lawrence, you guys know me, Pookie Bear, but it's Lyndon Cooper, center from Pitt.
Oh,
he added 15 pounds to his frame, dude.
Was I the guy that shouted him out over the summer, or was that you?
No, that was me. He was my interior two.
Okay.
And then my interior one ended up being ass. So
I remember in my running back video, because I had Desmond Reed, that's another guy. Yeah, I get it. His size sucks, but I freaking love him.
Did you see his receiving line?
Did I see his receiving? He was on my stock report, dude.
I was like, oh my God.
He was doing that crap from like out wide.
Yes. I'm like, what the hell's going on here, man?
He was just moving around. But I remember someone shouting out Lyndon Cooper. And I was like, okay, I'll watch him. And I thought he was fine.
Yeah. He's gotten a little bit too much sand in the pants right now. You can tell when he moves, he's uncomfortable at his weight.
Yeah.
But no, he's somebody who I'm going to plant I planted it early, but he's in my top 20, even with the center grade.
Yeah. I've seen people aren't high on Poncho like I am.
Who?
The center from Oregon.
Yeah, I think his anchor is not. I get scared of the anchor. Every time I see a clip of him, this dude's getting backed up. But I mean, he's a really fun player. I mean, he's huge, isn't he? He's like what, 330?
Yeah,
he's a plug. But yeah, for some reason, pass pro, I don't like his anchor too much. That's what scared me initially.
Yeah, I think in the Indiana game, it was kind of.
Yeah,
but they were also blitzing from everywhere, dude.
Yeah, they do.
I'm pretty sure right now Indiana's on not the struggle, but okay, they're up by 11. Games delayed. Dude, have you noticed so many games are getting delayed this year?
It's a very large storm front. I was like looking, I'm like, damn, how's this going to affect all the other games today? And
I mean, fantasy football is going to be a nightmare tomorrow.
Why?
Just with all these storms, dude, we're not going to get good production.
Well,
ASU leads 9-7.
That's
against Texas Tech. They got Will Hammond starting.
Honestly, he's not bad at all.
Is he a true freshman or a red shirt?
I think red shirt. I thought he played sometime last year.
Okay.
I remember when he first came in, I thought they ended up talking about that. Like, oh, he came in and like threw a pick with his like first ball. I'm like, oh, that sucks.
Yeah. The defensive interior class, I think, is still pretty solid. Yeah. Depending on who returns. Could kind of cripple it, but
yeah.
But there's a lot of guys I like.
It's such a day 2 class. And I love that.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It just depends. How high are you on Christian Miller? Like for me, I have him top 15. But
yeah, I gave him a top 50 grade. I think he's in my top 30.
I think he's scarily inconsistent.
I think he's been more consistent week to week since not the Bama game, but I guess it was Kentucky last week. So I guess, one game he was consistent.
And that's not really the team I focus too much on, but Braun is a good guard. So I didn't get to see Christian in that game, but it's like, if you can be consistent against, like, I think Braun's that day 3 guard that might be taken late day 2, just because he's like 6'6", 340 and experienced. That might be like, I guess it's good to be consistent against someone like that. But linebacker wise, dude, this class,
it's
holy
stacked.
Toledo. When's the last
Like
time we said that?
about linebacker.
About
Oh my
linebacker.
gosh,
Like,
dude.
what the hell? I'm telling you, perfect timing.
I don't know what to do with this class, bro. With it when linebacker, it's
Yeah.
like I can't stop putting these guys as like top 100s.
Yeah. Dude, I mean, freaking Kyle Lewis. And then like he's undersized. But I
Yeah.
mean, talk about a baller. I assume you have him top 100.
Oh, I had him top 100 headed into the. I think he was top 75 headed into the year for me.
He's just so good. And then obviously, do you think Arvell is going to be more linebacker or edge? I assume tweener based on.
Yeah, I feel like tweener, and I mean that's a better place to be
Yeah.
than what Isaiah Simmons was coming out. So I think people will
yeah.
look more favorably on him.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Where do you have him? Like right now, Arvell's at 9.
I have him, I think, at 11-ish.
People who are having him as high as like 4, I think we need to see a little bit more of a clear role for him.
I'm set in my ways in terms of like positional value.
Yeah.
I'm that's just who I am. I can't deny it.
Well, like,
maybe it'll change one day, but
if he ends up saying like I'm going to be full-time edge, what would you think about that?
I don't know if I would like that better. I think I like him better as like let's use him as his chess piece.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I mean,
who's
then
smart enough to use him right though?
Dan Quinn.
He ain't gonna get him.
You asked who, and I gave you a name.
Who that should be picking in the range he should go can do it right. That's like do you think Patrick Graham could? I guess he's making Devin White look good in terms of the blitzing factor.
Oh, maybe.
I guess we could talk about Gannon. It's like,
God,
I mean, Gannon
dude.
with like Browning is a very similar situation if you think about it.
Dude, first play of the second half. Ole Miss.
Tutty?
Dude, yeah, it was just like a little hitch route, I think, or was it a screen? I don't know. I just like look over and I see Stribling running for 75 yards.
Rack.
On a
Stribling hasn't broken out either, which sucks.
Dude, that's because they've been passing the ball to everybody. Everyone's getting catches for Ole Miss.
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
ridiculous.
I love Stribling's top speed because he's like registered at like 22.5 miles per hour. It's like, holy crap.
Yeah,
but
he's a launch strider.
He's a burner, but it's just like
give me a
down
second.
to down. I'm like, really? Like, ugh.
Dude.
I actually need to knock down Ian Strong a little bit. I forgot to drop his grade slightly for taking reps off. He takes reps off badly. So I'm like, oh, there we go.
Well, is it like plays not going his way?
It's it's a blatant taking a rep off to where he's not a primary read. I don't like that. And then he's not an aggressive blocker. So like to me, those two work together. But yes, obviously,
because in my head I was like, okay, is it like RPO the other way? So he just kind of has to like, okay,
no, it's bitch, please. Look, sorry, I'm trying to copy and paste something. I'm trying to copy and paste a formula, and I'm like, it's not working. Like, come on, man.
Oh man. So yeah, dude, linebacker is just like freaking. It feels like all you can eat.
Yeah,
I don't think there's been a linebacker I've watched recently that I didn't like.
I know it's like I've been let down, but there's not wide receivers, linebackers I don't like.
Yeah, even guys that I've bumped down my list, it's not necessarily like play entirely.
Well, it's like
it's just like,
Austin
I got to move this guy ahead of you.
Yeah, it's like Austin Romaine.
He's just
like
good college like linebacker. He's good thumper.
Yeah, he's just a college linebacker. Like he's built. I need to get some Cincinnati defensive takes. I wanted to grade Jake Golday.
Oh my gosh, dude!
Dude, the beast.
Dude, and it's
freak athletically too.
He had I forgot who they played last week.
Oh shit.
Or it may have been the Kansas game I watched.
It wasn't.
Regardless, he had a nasty like drops back into coverage, and he's kind of playing in between a high-low read, but it was kind of like more of a shorter high-low read. So like kind of flats, deep out route or deeper out route. And dude, he's just so long. He was able to make a play over his
Yeah.
head. And it was just kind of like, okay, okay. And he's always playing with the freaking head full of steam or hair on fire, however, whatever you want to label it.
Ants in the pants, baby.
Yeah, dude. Isaiah
Yeah.
Glasgow from BYU is fun as hell too.
Yeah. No. I heard some good things about Drake Bowen.
Yeah, I
Oregon
think he's a guy that returns though.
I assume so, just
Ye-
based on the play time.
Yeah, because I think he's still got that minimal gain type of guy where it's like, okay, you'll catch it on me, but I'll tackle you.
Yeah.
So
Deontay Lawson's been like one of the few who have found a way not to keep the preseason stock.
so when I said, oh, there's guys that I've moved down, but it's because I've been moving guys up. He was the guy that's been getting chucked down. That, and it's like I'm buying into he's just thin.
Yeah, it's so weird because he'll play.
He plays.
Big,
Yeah.
but then he doesn't move like he's small. Like, he doesn't have the athleticism of someone who's like, oh, you're 218, 225.
Like it's set off like red flags that
Yeah.
in July I think they had him down as like 218.
Yeah.
But I think it was like, oh well, he's coming back from the ACL, so
Like maybe guy just cut the calories.
Yeah.
Got a little leaner. Yeah. Jacob Rodriguez is fun. I don't know if you've
Oh my gosh, dude.
He's fun.
He just snuck into my top 10.
Yeah.
I
have an early day 3 grade on him.
Yeah, because I don't think he's like a great athlete.
Yes, I agree.
But he plays with so much urgency that he gives off the appearance of a great athlete.
His pursuit angles are just awesome.
Yeah.
Like he'll just be there. Even if it takes him a little bit longer to know what's happening, he'll still be there because he just beeline it.
Yeah. There's Oscar Delp again.
Yeah, he popped off.
Tight end class is good too.
It's just not like round 3 and beyond group.
Well, yeah, I don't think it's like top heavy, but I think there's some thickness to it when we get to like the midday 2 to
early day
midday 3 area.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's so good to see Eli Raridan doing well after his
my gosh, dude. Yeah. Did I text you about him? That I was like, hey, bro. Okay, good. Because I remember, I think he popped off against A&M after having a good game against Miami. And so I watched him and I was like, oh, bro, dang it. Alex was right about this guy who had like all of maybe 10 catches coming into this year.
Dude, I lose like this guy is so underused. I absolutely whiff almost every time I do this, but I'm going to continue. It's like this man is worth it. And
I appreciate you got more on a limb than I do.
I just keep it honest because even the best of the best, which I am not yet one of those, I hope one day, God bless, God willing, even those guys end up making mistakes.
They're going to put us on the Hall of Fame.
Hey, you know what? We continue being honest and learning from our mistakes. It's what we could do. Yeah. Just gotta break through there. No, I'm like,
maybe I'll get off of my hate of possession wide receivers.
No,
maybe
there's no such thing. How many possession wide receivers actually work nowadays? Like,
I think you have to be like an elite contested catch guy if it's going to work out in the NFL. Guys like Michael Pittman, Drake London.
I mean, those guys were also so smooth as route runners too.
Yeah, former basketball players. So I gotta see the background.
You gotta see the multi-sport. But it's like all these guys who are these contested catch players, they came out of college being refined as route runners as well. That's not their strong point. So it's like, these guys who literally can't run routes, but they can catch a fade ball. Congrats. Isaac Tesla. Like, you're going to produce a couple catches a year. Like, it doesn't, like, at least with Tesla, he's a deep threat who provides that same value. So there's multiple assets. Yeah, there.
Well, the freaky athleticism kind of helped out. So
that's the thing. It's that you have to have multiple assets to work as a contested catch guy. You can't just be a contested catch guy.
Yeah.
There's too many wide receivers in the NFL for that.
That's why a lot of people are going to be mad with Elijah Surratt's
Yes.
area on a lot of people's rankings.
Yes.
And I think that's Lawson Lucky's second touchdown of the game. So, go for two, tie the game up. Oh, Arkansas and A&M just got underway too. They were delayed by weather. What do you think have been the games of the year thus far?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Are we talking about NFL or college?
I imagine college. It's a college stream.
Yeah.
Texas A&M Notre Dame was a hell of a game.
That was crazy. Georgia Tech Wake Forest was very underrated.
Yeah. Let's see.
Penn State Oregon.
Dude, low key, just last week cost me money, but BYU Arizona. Yeah, me betting BYU. I just can't stop. Me betting against BYU and losing money. I just can't stop. And guess what? I did it again today.
Oh no, it wasn't. Wait, you bet against BYU?
Anytime I bet BYU.
Oh, but you must remember because you ended
bet
up
a
losing
BYU. It was BYU Baylor.
You did this before.
Ago. Yeah.
Siaki,
and I can't stop betting BYU games.
Siaki Ika. I still remember those conversations.
Dude.
I'm just
He's traveling somewhere on someone's practice squad or something.
I don't know. I was just like, go to any 7-Eleven, you'll find like a
dude. Yeah, I remember the 7-Eleven comment.
There's some like fringe cancelable shit that I've said on some streams. So that was one of them. If he ended up being good. Oh jeez.
Oh man, I will say I am excited for Mobile this year to see just even who ends up going.
Are we talking about players or like?
Oh, players.
Friends.
We kind of already know who's going from our little clique.
Our little clique. I like it. It's cool to have like a little squad. We have like a little.
Yeah, it's so cool. This year I'm going to be able to like go there and be like, "Hey!"
I know.
Rather than this year be like, That will be dope, but golly, betting against BYU is a dangerous game. Dude, BYU, betting any BYU or Auburn game is a dangerous game to play. Those are the two teams where I'm like, I don't know if I want to bet those games. Yeah, but BYU, I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you, Utah minus 3.5 was too juicy. I think they're so much better than BYU, but you can never count out BYU. They're so weird.
Dude, BYU is just always so underrated. Well, what they have like Retzlaff's over in Tulane.
No, it's
Brockmeyer. Like, I mean, him being so erratic just allows you to always have that fear in the back of your mind. Like, is this going to be a goated game or just something that's absolute cheese?
Dude, I took Arizona in a 3-leg parlay. I hit my first 2 legs, forgot what they were because it didn't matter in the end. I took Arizona money line. They were up by 10 entering the fourth quarter. No Fafita letting me down.
Dude, Fafita
this was with Chase Roberts dropping balls left and right too, by the way.
That breaks my heart, by the way. One of the most reliable catchers. He's been dropping quite a few this year.
No, he's still going through a midlife crisis.
Hitting his 50s, realizing he has nothing left in the tank. It's all downhill from here.
Yeah. Oh, somebody that I didn't watch from the Edge class, but I imagine he doesn't come out, but he's probably old enough where he probably should maybe consider it, is the Utah Edge, John Henry Daly. He looks like he's just kind of like a
tell me more about
China shop.
Okay.
Just kind of like piss and vinegar, beats you with physicality and just being a madman. But like, I don't know. He just feels like he checks the boxes from a physicality standpoint. It's just not refined. I don't have like a full eval on him. Again, this is just kind of like watching him casually.
Well, this class is just full of guys who are actually pretty good technicians to where having someone who's more like the bull in the china shop,
Oh my gosh, like,
not a
dude,
good
yeah,
one. Not a good
like,
time to be like that.
yeah, no, this edge class feels like so many technicians
Dude, like
from top to bottom.
I need to boost Joshua up. But it's just like, I mean, I'm telling you, I don't know what your opinion currently is on Malachi. I'm waiting till finally next week I'm gonna get, or maybe the week after, some all 22 of Lawrence this year. Unbelievable. I mean, I watch him every week, but you know the deal.
I will say he's not day 2 for me.
Okay.
He's in that early day 3.
Even with the 35-inch arms.
If he was better, like, I feel like he's kind of miserable versus the run.
There's a chance that's true.
That's the only thing holding me back because
Okay.
golly, you're not wrong about him as a pass rusher.
Yeah.
It's just like I don't know how much I could buy into that.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the like Romello height for different
Mm,
reasons, but it's like it comes back to the run game.
yeah. The balance.
Yeah. Like
Yeah. I
Romello
mean,
height, he's just not built to handle it.
no. Romelo's my edge 22. Still very good.
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
I got him like
I have him day 3.
yeah, he's a little bit higher for me, but just he's fully his role DPR.
Yes. Well, I mean, there's certain guys in here that will return or that can be knocked out for injury as well. So
Yeah.
probably like top 20. But still.
The Missouri pass rushers, dude, I slept on Zion Young. I feel no,
Yeah.
okay, I didn't sleep on him. He got better as a pass rusher. That's what
Yeah.
happened. This isn't my fault.
Yeah. Yeah, Zion's my edge 12 right now. Edge 11 because I'm just keeping Okun Lolo where he's at because he's been hurt all year.
Yeah.
I still think that guy's a beast.
Oh, dude, freaking! I didn't know what to do with Caleb Banks this year.
I know. Poor Trev on the stock exchange big board. He's like, I have Banks at 15 because I just have no idea if I can drop him. And I'm like, I feel that.
I dropped
I
him.
feel that. It's like I feel that so much though. I'm like, can you like
I did. I was like, you know what? He might be hurt, but he's also going to be 24 once he starts his rookie year. So
yeah.
I feel like, you know what? Oh my gosh, what a catch! Holy who are you?
I left my team.
Deuce Alexander? Oh, dude, I'm telling you, Ole Miss, they just spread the ball around.
They also churn out great receiving talent.
Dude, one-handed catch while being like deep through DPI. It was an insane catch.
Mm.
And oh my gosh, and his whole body was in. Golly.
Okay, Knowledge Untamed ended up asking about Cassius Howell as day 1 or 2.
I freaking love Hal.
I do too. He's
like,
boosted up.
It's gonna be kind of tough. It's like I don't know how many eggs I want to put in the basket of productive pass rushers with short arms. I don't know how many I can really throw into that basket.
I mean, it's at the point where a boundary corner would be starting to be questioned if they should go to the nickel, not whether an edge rusher can work in the NFL.
Yeah,
it's that short of arm length. It's that bad.
To be fair, Hal might have. There's going to be corners that have longer arms than he does, and I mean a lot of corners.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like he might be an average nickel corner for arm length.
I mean, it helps that he's like twitched up.
Yes.
And really good athlete.
But you know who's good at defending those guys? NFL offensive linemen. Maybe not college ones. NFL. But
I mean, how much do you want to bet on you're getting Micah Parsons?
Exactly. You have to. I mean, Micah was 31 and a half. I mean, he was almost a full
but he was drafted as an off ball.
But he had a full inch more with each arm. And it's like, oh my God.
I mean, I love Hal though. It's like he's got me. I love him enough where I'm willing to be wrong on him.
I have him day 2, but
how about David Bailey?
He's interesting.
Yeah, I have him through the moon as well. Like I said, I'm putting all my eggs into these baskets now.
I'm not there. I've actually dropped him from last year.
This is definitely way different than how I normally go by it. Like normally I'm like, you know what? No, tools matter.
Mhm.
This year with the edge, I'm like, to hell with length.
How we don't know his official numbers, do we?
I've seen it estimated at around 30. I've seen him safely estimated under 33.
Oh, I was like, I have him. I
Not
have
30, but
the
like
guesstimation
32-ish.
32.5.
Yeah. But I
So
mean, dude, Ruben Bain's gonna be that too.
that's what terrifies me.
Old,
It's like
Ole Miss back in the red zone.
Ole Moose.
Ole Moose. Dang it, dude. Shut up. I was still taking a sip of my water. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, I have Bailey. I'm gonna just drop Oku and Lola from the mix. He's tied the same grade as Hal. So
Yeah, that kind of makes sense.
he's the exact same grade.
I
But
think
he did
he's
drop
good
him.
against the run, though.
I don't know.
Okay,
I think he's okay. I think he's okay.
I think considering his size, he plays the run wisely.
Very
That makes
smart. He's a
sense.
very
Okay.
smart player. Yes. I don't think smarts matter that much in the NFL because there's a one rep with Spencer Fano ended up just throwing his ass out the
Dude.
club. And I'm like, that's
So,
gonna happen.
I did this
every
last
time.
week because I was talking on the stock report where I was like, listen, the one bad rep and why
Yeah.
I shouldn't be high on David Bailey. Like he double team, it was like it was a tackle on the tight end.
Yeah.
Push him downfield 7 yards.
Yeah.
However, that same play, the run came his way and he recovered the fumble. And
That's
it was
good.
like, even when you're being negative, you're being positive.
No, I mean he's definitely somebody I have into that mid to early day 2 mix. But it's just like it's tough. It's tough to say, like, basically, here's my quick eval. Like, as a pass rusher, I think he's really good. Run defense, solid enough. Impact the line of scrimmage, solid enough. Mechanically, really good. Get off, really good. Bend, solid. Speed. He's actually really fast in a straight line. So,
Oh,
great
yeah. The
speed.
pursuit speed
Yeah,
is kind
it's
of nutty.
great.
I think he
Yeah,
chased down Jalen Daniels.
dude, he's a former linebacker. I mean, this is what
Yeah.
happens. Strength wise, pretty damn good. IQ through the roof, and then a pretty solid but not great frame. So it's like, I don't know if you disagree with any of that, but that's what accumulated to that.
I think he's also helped out by they're smart because they'll use him in spies. Like he's the guy that spies.
Mm-hmm.
And then they run so many stunts at
They do.
Texas A&M, dude.
Well,
That's like that tees it up for guys like Height and Bailey, who we were just talking about.
Yeah. The thing about Bailey though, another tutty for the hot toddies.
Oh, thank goodness A&M scored a touchdown. I took them -7 or 6.5. So if you couldn't tell by the screen.
Yes. I'm like looking like, yeah, that's good. That's good for you. What was I going to say? Shoot. Because I ended up being distracted. MSU fan, media passes for the Senior Bowl start coming open for application in like December. So
Yeah,
we will.
got denied because he can't fill out his freaking form correctly.
We will get it. They just like, yeah. I need to get agency credentials again just so we could like lurk around.
Yeah, I mean, I had a lot of fun though on the media side.
Well, the thing is, you got to sit in the morning before all the media members get there.
Yeah.
On the agent side, because you're out of the sun too, and you get to sit in the nice chairs. And then when everybody starts filling in, because you already know they're going to breakfast and shit while the people who are actually having to work are like on the scene, then you wander over. So no, it's we will be there, boots on the ground. Trip is already booked. And then freaking Garrett, due to ending up having his damn hotel completely away again.
Yeah.
We're going to have him crash on a couch or something.
Oh yeah, that's going to feel like money well spent for him.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, you're going to have to like Uber back every time.
Yeah. Golly, dude.
I'm like, dude, just come hang out with the bros. Like, what the hell, man?
Hopefully he's not sick as a dog.
Oh no, he'll be all right. We'll just send him to Cookout, and then
oh my gosh, dude,
he'll be revived.
The healing powers of Cookout.
Such a good spot. It was a good call out by him.
It's fine. It's good.
Oh, the one thing I was gonna say with David Bailey, I didn't see an it factor. Like when I was watching him play, he just looked solid. Like I wasn't wowed. And that really bothers me because I was like, kind of wanting
Okay.
to, like, Romello has those reps where you're like, oh, damn.
Yeah.
Like, that's a high end rep. I don't know if I got that from David.
Oh, let me see.
He's just he's a good player. Scroll.
I got you. Don't worry. I mean, I got me, I guess.
Yeah. Like, this ain't affecting me, brother.
Let's
I'm
see.
looking out for you.
So I talked about how quick the hands were, because like he did have some power reps just where like against Kansas at least. But to be fair, I haven't watched Kansas tackles all year, and they looked terrible in this game. But like he was just like his strikes were just like literally punishing and pushing and driving the tackle into the lap of poor Daniels. Nasty spin move. That was to close out the half. I mean, I get that whole concept. I think that just that closing speed gives him that it factor, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
What other guys I like in this class? I'm still not going to give up on LT Overton. I think he's playing good football. It's just he's being productive for everyone else. Like he's freed
I mean,
up.
because there's a role for that.
Yeah, it's just not a first round role. That's the thing.
Yes.
Like that Mizzou game, I thought he was very good, but it was like he was triggering sacks or pressures for other people.
Yeah. I still think
like,
that's a very valuable very valuable skill.
Yeah,
like,
but I mean, dude, on like they would run their stunts and crap, and it's like all the glory is going to go to the stunner, not the crasher.
Yeah, but that's why analysis versus stat box score looking is still valuable. We have all these little all these cute little numbers, but it doesn't really mean that much unless you're actually understanding the context.
Yeah,
we're not put out of business just yet.
Yeah, not yet. Damian Wilson's nice.
Yeah, he took a big step up. I don't know what the hell is going on in Georgia.
I couldn't. Yeah, right. I couldn't tell if when I first started watching him, I was like, is he thin just because he's long?
Well, he's like 235 last year.
Dude, but like he looked like at least his limbs looked like a stick. Yeah. And then I go to the next game where he's wearing sleeves, and I was like, and it looks like he's popping out of these things. I was like,
yeah,
what the hell? I don't know what I'm looking at. I just have a
boost
terrible
up like 255, 260.
I got him at 250.
Okay, he was at 245 last year. I just checked. So it's like he did add mass. But it's like I don't know what the hell is going on in Georgia. They're not producing any pressure. And then one of the guys who I loved was their Army transfer, Elo Modozier. They're not playing him. They're not playing him. They're like giving him 8 reps a game. I'm like, congrats. You guys are getting 0 pressure, and the one guy who I think could help you out, you're not playing.
Yeah. I mean, it's a weird year where you look at Georgia's D line and it's like
they have talent. I mean, it's like what? Christian Miller. It's a first round talent.
Yeah.
I guess that's it.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was like, okay.
Yeah. Or like, how can you suck with a first round quality defensive interior? That's like my question.
Yeah. I mean, dude, has their front, like their defensive line, produced a sack this year yet?
I mean, I feel like
that might sound like a joke, but I think that might be like
I just remember it was such a big deal because it was like the first game Caden Proctor had like an okay pass blocking game. It's like it's against Georgia, so everyone's like, "Oh my god, what a time to do it!" And then you look at Georgia, and it's like, "What the hell are these guys doing?" You know? Oh, I'm so excited to give Clev Lubin a final grade. Thank God.
He was one of the guys that I wanted to watch, but
with the Miami stuff coming out, like finally there's like full game broken down and stuff. So
he originally went to like Coastal Carolina, I think, right? I don't
Um,
know why. I have a slight
anti-Chanticleer
no,
vibe.
I like affinity for guys that come from Coastal Carolina.
Yes,
like I loved Josiah Stewart last year.
Oh my
just
god!
because he was on my radar from Coastal Carolina.
The guy he went from Coastal to Michigan, right?
Yeah.
God, he's been so good too in the NFL. I don't know if you've seen him, but like he's been every
Yeah.
week really reliable.
I mean, to be fair, I
Dream at
think it's
3.
hard to be bad on that
Yeah. when you
Rams
don't
front.
have to produce, it's kind of
Yeah.
nice. Yeah.
When you look at a defensive line, it's like, so who are we chip blocking? Who are we gonna like double up?
Who are we allowing in this play?
Oh wait, we're screwed? Okay. Got
Like,
it.
which guy can our quarterback escape from
Yeah.
based on
Because it's like, okay, well, it has to be Jared Verse. It does. But Byron Young's freaking nasty.
No, I know.
Kobe Turner's a monster. Brisk has his role, or Frisk.
Fisk, yeah. And then they have Puna.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like, what the hell? Like, it's so funny when the Rams ended up losing Aaron Donald, they found a way to be better. It's like, how is
Dude.
that possible? Well, spend a
Because
first and
freaking
second round pick.
Les
but-
Snead is a phenomenal GM.
Well, they either are really, I swear, it kind of feels like the 49ers, but with a better hit rate. Like, they're either amazing on their picks or just absolute whiffs. You don't really see very much in between.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, last year, their draft was pretty.
Well, that's because what? They moved out of the first round, right?
Yeah, but like taking Ferguson and then not giving him reps, obviously you can't close the book. That's
Yeah. I mean, he's
very
seen a
premature.
little time here and there because Higbee, you can't trust to be healthy. But
Yeah.
what? Davis Allen's been getting
Right.
majority.
Yeah, like what are we doing here? I mean, it's crazy to me. Luckily they got blessed with Josiah Stewart. I don't know. Did anybody else from that class do anything?
I don't know, but how do you just like stumble your way into Nate Landman?
Yeah.
Like
That's
I don't know why
crazy.
Atlanta let him go. It's like, what? You hit on this because he went undrafted, right? And it's not like I liked him either coming out. I was like, oh, he's just a thumper.
Yeah.
That's probably going to be a really good special teamer. Okay, well, egg on my face. Thumpers are still good in the NFL.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess Sean Deloche found out last week that guy's still balling.
Duh.
The Rams have a sexual attraction to round 3 and beyond linebackers, and they all work out. So
yeah,
shout out to
Omar
them.
Spates.
Spade, yeah.
Spates,
I don't know.
yeah.
I don't really
Yeah,
pay
I don't
attention
know.
to that.
That LSU guy.
The
that,
LSU linebacker.
That had an Oregon State stint.
Let's see. Commandante Mumfield has actually been surprisingly actually getting reps with them. That's cool.
Oh, I mean, he's going to have to this week. No Puka.
Mm.
Unless they just lean into Tutu and Winnington.
I feel bad. I ended up actually having an interview with Kanate, and then I didn't post it. Sounds like a great opportunity for me to put it on the Patreon. I mean, it's kind of true. I promised that to my people. I need to do that. But yeah, Ferguson's done nothing. Ty Hamilton has been ass when he's been playing. And then just
I don't want to hear it. I'm a Dolphins fan. That's all I see. All I see is cheeks.
I do kind of feel bad about, like, yeah, I don't even want to say Jonah's name.
Dude, I mean, I don't even.
No one expected
Kenneth Grant, too.
Yeah, KG's been. Well, KG's always needed time, though.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not out on these guys.
Yeah.
It's
People
just
are
like
early on KG.
It's a bad year to,
Well, he shouldn't have been.
have to have a good season.
First round pick based on what people think first round picks are. This is a long term play for an organization on the hot seat. Usually not what you do.
Yeah,
that's the whole entire point.
Throwing away a third round pick to move up and to get 7A probably wasn't a good call.
That was a
either.
horrible move,
dude. Chris Greer is a terrible GM.
Yeah, I don't know. This guy has 100% blackmail on. Like, he has the Epstein client list. I'm very confident. Like, it's the only reasoning this guy could be still employed. But
all right, you heard it here first, guys. Before the stream gets taken down,
Chris. Before I get assassinated, just know I found out that Chris Greer has it. No, but yeah, like Jordan Phillips actually been up and down. Past week he did pretty good.
I mean,
some positivity. He's been a fun
We
nose.
can't stop the run. I hope. Hey, anyone who has stinking Juckins, if you didn't know, now you know. He's a start this week.
Guess who has him? The guy you said should just tank and go for the #1 pick. How
Aren't
fun
you
was
like
it?
a 1-win team?
2. But you know
Oh,
those
sorry.
2 wins against the #1 and 2 teams in both weeks where a guy had started was out.
I'm just saying you
That's
should look at
crazy.
your record more than you look at your point total.
I'm just saying, I just don't know who to start. Hey, max points, I outclass every team. So I'm doing some.
I was talking with Garrett this week
Yeah.
because he wanted to get Jamar Chase for him, and I straight up just told him, I was like, this is gonna have to be one of the most lopsided trades.
Well, yeah, like you got to trade with teams that are looking
Yeah.
to get
And then
rid of assets.
he tried to get CD from me. 4th and 1, by the way, for Georgia.
Mm.
And they're not gonna get it. Oh, second effort. Second effort got it. Never mind. Egg on my face. But then he tried to get CD from me, but he didn't want to give away his 2027 first. And I was like, bro, that's the only way we're gonna get any sort of deal done.
Exactly.
He was like, well, I don't want to give away my 2027. And I was like, but see, that's what I want most right now.
Well, it's like you're asking for not just anybody. You're asking for a high
Chase and
tier wide
CD.
receiver. Yeah.
And I'm glad I kept Chase. I don't know if you know,
Yeah.
kind of had a great game against a team you might be familiar with.
That was such a fun game. I'm like
Dude.
the least fan ever. I just like good football, and I'm like, there's shit that goes wrong at every game that's gonna piss you off. So you just have to factor that in. But it's like I had a fun time in the Unk Bowl.
The Unk Bowl. I love people are calling that. Freaking Aaron Rodgers, too, by the way. That freaking Hail Mary.
Oh my God. I was like, there's no way he gets it that far. That shit went to the end zone. I'm like, what? And then, of course, I didn't start Joe Flacco this week.
Who would? Who would?
Yeah, true. Well, it's
I did start Aaron Rodgers, though, in one of my leagues.
That's nice.
And fun fact, I have Jamar Chase in all of my dynasty leagues. He's basically my team mascot.
I mean, that's smart. It's very smart. Well, dude, you know the reason why my record is so mediocre? Because freaking Brock Purdy, who is my super flex, continues being out.
Oh, dude, who's Brock Purdy?
Back up on the Niners, apparently, going forward.
Wyatt, no. I don't know if I even have southeastern or southern eastern Louisiana film. I don't think if I don't have North Dakota State, I don't think I have SE Louisiana film. But he's undersized, dude. He's a guy, if he makes an all-star bowl, I'll give him a watch.
Are you talking about Caden Proctor?
No, not Caden. This is Caleb.
Oh, who's Caleb Proctor?
Caleb's like an undersized defensive interior.
I've heard a lot of love from my guy Hank about Santana Hopper on Tulane. He's a really fun 265-pound defensive interior.
Oh, golly, dude. It's so tough bucking the trend on that.
I know. Well, are there any 265 defensive interiors in the NFL right now?
How big is Aiden? What was his last name? He came from Tulane last year too, I think. Is it Hutchinson?
Yeah, the one on the Browns.
Yeah, he had a hot preseason, and then
he's actually been pretty reliable.
Yeah, I don't know how big he got up to though, and I don't know if he's actually playing in the interior because I think he had one of those tweener builds coming in.
Am I spelling his name wrong? Is it AI? Yeah, there it is.
No, that's Allen Iverson.
Very funny. 6'7", 268. No, that's Aiden.
Oh, so
no, that's the wrong Aiden.
Oh, it's Huntington.
6'1",
281. So he's a girthy boy.
You said 281?
Yeah. Yeah, he's mainly playing on the interior.
Yeah.
Granted, he's only played like 82 snaps this year, but it's been good.
Still good for where he was drafted or brought in. Was he? He wasn't drafted.
No, I think it was UDFA. Lane Kiffin come to LSU, please. No, dude, are you kidding? Lane Kiffin's gonna die with Ole Miss because the expectation there is like, hey, if you get 8 wins, dude, we'll love you. Everything else is just freaking cherry on top.
True.
And dude, we're in now an era of college football where if you think you have a great team, you might have to be content with like 9 wins.
Yeah. I mean, especially in the college football playoff era where there's already 12, but potential expansion to 16.
Yeah. Poor James Franklin. To be fair, those were terrible losses, but
It's just there's some things that are inexcusable. You can't allow that to continue. And yeah, Northwestern after UCLA. Again,
Yeah.
UCLA, different leadership.
And then losing Drew Aller for the year.
Yeah, there wasn't a way back.
Yeah, they're down bad. They're down bad.
Yeah.
RIP. RIP Penn State. Didn't pick you in my national championship.
Hey, by the way, dude, FYI, apparently if we use the StreamYard referral link, we get $25 for every successful referral, while our viewers get $10 in StreamYard credit.
Really?
Yeah,
I always take that out of my description. To be fair, I don't read it. I've never read it until you.
Yeah, I literally just saw it. I'm like, what is this referral link? Do you want me putting it into your chat?
I mean, yeah, if anyone wants to stream.
Yeah.
I think a majority of everybody's on the X.
Yeah, I assume so. But there it is for the people on YouTube. Oh. I'm going to add it to my link tree right now.
Yeah.
You're going to make money from doing nothing.
Some would say I already do.
That's a good one. I like that. That's funny.
Ohio. This is what I was saying, dude. Ohio State, they got out to a quick 17-0 lead against Wisconsin, and then they're just like, we're just gonna grind this out, like defensively. They're only up 27-0 now, but it's impossible for Wisconsin to do anything. Indiana's they're up big now, 35-10. Dude, Omar Cooper is one of my new loves.
I need to grade this guy ASAP.
Built like a running back, moves like a running back. You could tell by his routes. But he's just so darn quick, man.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Clemson's about to take another L. UNLV's gonna no longer be undefeated, which is actually good for my Boise State wins in the Mountain West take. So, which makes me sad. I love UNLV though. Dude, Texas Tech is on the struggle bus, bro. They can't do anything offensively. Levitt's not even playing good. But luckily, neither is Will Hammond.
We'll see. I actually have to bounce, my brother.
Oh, that's all good, buddy. This was a good time.
Yes, as always. It's time for your boy to get a lift. And
facelift. I've been saying, man.
I know. I've been getting old. Dude, I'm looking like Marcus Whitman.
Dude, I'm on here with these glasses because like my eyes been so strained this week from looking at screens.
I have these in here just in case.
Yeah, dude. Like my Monday, I was reading on my phone, and it was just like where it feels like your eyes just go cross, but like all the letters I'm looking at just go. And I'm like, okay, I can't look at my phone right now.
Yeah, no, I just feel like my forehead gets numb, and I'm just like dead. So,
man.
All right,
later, buddy. You have a good one.
All right, end stream. Just kidding.
What?
Audio.
It's Chris Greer. No.
All right, Epstein Files with Chris Greer.
Yeah. All right, Georgia is in scoring position. Back to the play-by-play. Yeah. Enough with this color commentary that wasn't really commenting on the game, but Stockton gets it out. Frazier, touchdown. Perfect time for Alex to get the hell on out of here. We got ourselves a game again, boys. Dude, Texas Tech right now, though. They're making my heart go. Maybe they should have looked ahead to freaking Arizona State. Whenever I know Kirito is going to be in here for the second stream. If they lose this game, I'm going to rip into them. But let's take a look. Nintendo Mike got up in the chat. What's up, Nintendo Mike? I did see your comment on my last mock the mock. I don't remember if I replied to it. I felt like I replied to one of your comments this week, though. Let's see. Levitt is actually making really nice plays, just not accumulating stats. Oh, okay. Nice. Again, not watching the game. That's kind of a ignorant critique, I suppose, just from just looking at the scoreboard. But, I mean, we got Wyatt. I heard through the grapevine that Billy Napier is out this week, regardless of win or loss. Getting the Jimbo Fisher treatment, I hear. Maybe. Jordan Tyson hobbling off the field. No. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry, Nintendo Mike. I replied. I'll typically reply to questions in the comments. Yep, MSU fan. I'm more of a scoreboard watcher. But haven't done this in a minute, and I kind of gotta go to the restroom. So, if you like the NFL draft, I have a draft guide. Yeah, that is just recently updated and probably will be updated through tomorrow for my mid-season rankings. So, hey, if you want to see, hey, who's hot, who people are looking at for the NFL draft, might want to take a look at the draft.
We love the NFL draft, and now my draft guide is available for purchase. It comes with over 500 player backgrounds and close to 300 player evals. It updates throughout the whole draft cycle. So when I add a new eval or I change my rankings, you're going to be the first to know. It's going to have all the pro day and combine numbers along with analytics, and it's a Google spreadsheet for right now. So you have to include your email with the purchase, but we will be switching over to a website at the end of the year. And if you get it now, it's going to be cheaper now than it will be later. It's a great way to support the channel. And as always, much appreciated, much obliged.
So I could maybe put that. I figure we could put the Halloween stuff just in the garage until I go up there to get the Christmas stuff, and then I could. Yeah. I've got bacon. I'm back. When you get back, can I go over my hot seat coaches? Of course. Send it. I should give away a draft guide during the stream. Maybe I'll do that during the off season. In season, no. All right. Chambliss dropping back, going over. Oh, he missed Daquan Wright, who was wide open. Yeah, I think Chambliss, he's shaking his head like it slipped out of his hand. Tyson came back and got a TD. Wow, that's funny. That's funny, Drake. All right, we got a 2nd and 10 here for Ole Miss. Ball is batted. Hits the ground. It's going to be 3rd and 10. All right, man in motion. Chambliss dropping back. Here comes extra pressure. Rolling out. Even if I believe that's Harrison. No, that's Striblin. Even if he got it, he's going to be well short. So big stop for Georgia. And fair catch. Georgia will get the ball back around their 35, like a 30. It'll be at like 34, 33. Drake, you're an ASU fan? Kind of regret betting against ASU now. I didn't think freaking Texas Tech's offense was going to be this just blah. Oh, toss to Dylan Bell. Breaks it outside. Breaks it back inside. He's down around midfield. Let's go. Oh, nice. Congratulations, Drake. I live closer to U of A, so I think you probably already knew that. MSU fan, I'll get your question when I want to. If I miss it, you could always put it back in the chat. Let me eat. Dumps it to Delp over the middle, down about the 44. All right. I'm going to go throw away the plate real quick. Hand off to Frazier. First down. Inside the 40. All right, MSU. Let me take a gander at this question. What's stopping me and a group of friends buying one draft guide and splitting the cost of one and sending it? Oh, because I allow. So, MSU fan, when you buy the draft guide, I only allow access to one email account. That's basically how it is. Until we move over to a website, that's about all I can do. When you make a purchase, I ask for your email. And I guess if you want to log in and out of your email all over the place, okay, whatever, go for it. But you are only a viewer and you can't share it, because then it's going to come to me, like whatever email account, they're going to need permission or access via me. And if I'm like, okay, well, this email account did not make a purchase, so I deny it. Fake the handoff. Stockton rolling around, and he's going to tuck it and run. And he is going to get the first down. He's inside the 30. So Nintendo Mike, his coaching, is this the hot seat? Oh, this is for the NFL. Well, Callahan's gone. Callahan already got fired. Steichen's not on the hot seat. They're too hot right now. Gannon, maybe. Raheem Morris, no. Stefanski, maybe. I would put Mike McDaniel at 2. Schottenheimer, I think they're closer to firing Eberflus than Schottenheimer. Carroll's interesting. I could see that a little bit higher. Taylor. Zach Taylor? No. They're not firing Zach Taylor. And then Moore. Moore. Who the hell's Moore? Raheem Morris. Just think of bad teams. Who's a bad team with the last name Moore as their head coach? Kellen Moore? No. It's first year. And that team's playing productive or competitive. That's the word I'm looking for. What if y'all share the email account? Well, you could only log into an email account from one location, because to log into that, if someone else was going to log into it, then they would have to log the other location out of it. Unless it's like different devices. I don't know. You know, it's like, if you want to do it that way and be like a douche, then okay. If you feel like that's morally okay, if you want to take food out of my kid's mouth, all right, fine. It's all good with you, MSU, then fine, but it is what it is. No, Danny Dennis son, I wouldn't consider a first rounder anymore. Mr. Bongo. Why do my fellow Bears fans think Tyson Beckett is better than Caleb Williams? Well, I don't know why. That's silly. Sometimes you can't, like, you can't make logic of insanity. All right, fake the handoff. Guns it. Ow. Dude, Lawson Lucky, that's his third. The hat trick. Touchdown. Georgia. Lead. They've taken the lead. No, MSU fan. You hear that sound? That's the sound of my children not being able to eat because of you. Colts have not played a ton of hard teams. Yeah, but I mean, they have one loss. You know, Mike. In no world does a one-loss NFL head coach is on the hot seat. Yes, that can change very drastically depending on how you finish the year. But I'm not putting him on the hot seat right now. Georgia should have went for 2. I don't know about right now. I guess if you're looking ahead and say you go for 2, you get it, and a field goal puts you what? Field goal puts you at 44. You're up by 9 rather than 8, so it technically makes it a 2-score game. I could see that. I could see going for 2 in that instance. Oh, dude, the Panthers fired Frank Wright first year early on because they weren't even competitive. Everything was a mess, and it looked like that, oh man, no, this guy's going to kill Bryce Young's career. That's why. And I mean, report was that he didn't even want to draft Bryce Young. He was more of a CJ Stroud guy. Doesn't mean he wasn't willing to try to develop Bryce Young, but it looks like that there was a lot of not dissension, but Frank Wright and whether it be the GM or the ownership at the time, they weren't like-minded. But was Frank wrong? As it stands right now, no. But I mean, we're talking about rookie quarterbacks or quarterbacks on rookie deals in very different scenarios and situations. But I would definitely say, yeah, no, CJ Stroud. Yeah, hindsight, I would be taking him over Young. Bryce Young almost made me quit on short, keen quarterbacks altogether. Bryce Young, he's given me enough meat on the bone to where I still believe, but I've almost lost hope in short, keen quarterbacks. MSU fan, $2. Put it towards food for your kids. Was just asking, dude. MSU fan, for one, I'm screwing with you, and for two, if you think $199 is gonna feed a family of 5, you're out your mind. Carolina, I had ranked 20 this week. They're developing. That's where you start. They should have started about 2 years ago with that. All right, let's do a scoreboard, like a genuine scoreboard. Let's go ahead. Hit refresh. Oh, dude, I keep reaching for my coffee. I got no coffee. I'm going to refill that sucker before the Tennessee game. All right. Ohio State, they're up 34-0 on Wisconsin. Say bye-bye to who's the head coach there for Wisconsin? Fickle? Former Cincinnati head coach. And I ain't talking about Brian Kelly. Indiana is up 35-10 on Michigan State. SMU, they're up 29-17 on Clemson. Clemson trying to get a score. Kind of got to go for on 4th and 14. Field goal keeps you down by 2 scores, so doesn't really do anything for you. Boise State, they got the whooping stick out. They're beating the hell out of UNLV, 49-24. Air Force is up 24-21 on Wyoming. Coastal Carolina is up 1 point on App State. Uh-oh. Wow, James Madison poured it on. They're up 56-27 on ODU. Texas State's up 24-19 on Marshall. Temple's up 49-7 on Charlotte. Ball State's up 35-25 on Akron. Ohio's up 48-21 on Northern Illinois. Oh, Texas Tech. What a sad fall right now this is. They're down 16-7 to Arizona State. Other upset in the making here, UAB, man. There's just something about teams that fire their coach and they're at home the next week where they're just competitive as hell. They're up 24-17 on Memphis. Okay, North Texas is opening up the whooping stick on UTSA. They're up 38-14. We got Florida up 13-7 on Mississippi State. That still hits plus 10.5, by the way. Southern Miss is up 13-7 on Louisiana. Texas A&M is up 14-6 on Arkansas, which that still puts them up minus 6.5. Really, it's just Texas Tech that has me clutching my neck right now. Like, don't happen. Yo, hold on. What happened to Cade Klubnik? Did he get hurt? All right, 39. Chambliss. Whoa, no. Nice throw. Difficult catch, but should have been caught by Harrison Wallace. It was contested, but should have been caught. Rough. All right. If y'all have an answer of why Cade Klubnik's not in the game, please let me know. And then I'll get back to the remainder of the chat. Klubnik has been playing hurt, actually. Hurt his stock a ton. Has he been playing hurt? That's rough. Okay, so he was out for the game. Klubnik's right foot is severely wrapped as he warmed up for 5 minutes. He appeared uncomfortable throwing the ball as the video shows. Oh, that sucks. I did see earlier this week that he might not be good to go. Yeah, Texas Tech is messing up a lot of parlays right now. What made you not high on him? Was it given Prescott, Herbert, and Hurts probably their best years, or was it getting Saquon in MVP talks? I don't know if that's questions directed to me. I don't think that question's directed to me. I don't think it is. Ugh. Oh, I got you. Okay, I got you in his own mic. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt y'all's conversation. How rude of me. How rude of me. I'll just talk about the football game. Or I guess I'll just let Gojo in. Golly, bro. Gojo, I'm about to go Hassan Piker on you, dude. It was a joke, Gojo. It was a joke. I didn't mean it. I would never. Hey. Hey. Oh, are you sad because of the joke? I'm sorry, buddy. Oh, look at this purebred good boy. Look at this purebred good boy. Oh. Oh. Oh, bro. Can you join my fantasy league? My fantasy leagues are with people I personally know. Husky or Malamu? He's a little bit of both. He's actually half Husky, half Australian Kelpie. So he's kind of like half a dingo. It was a terrible attempt at an Australian accent. Croaky. I can't do accents. I can't do dialects. What a great game. Been working all day because I had videos and it's don't have to talk to me about editing videos, bro. I feel you. I hear you. I'm listening in the background. Wow. Yeah, no, it's a great game, man. ACC's up for grabs at this point. If Virginia wins today, which I think they're taking on Washington State. Don't sleep on Washington State, apparently. But Virginia's like a 17.5 point favorite, I believe. But stinking, yeah, Virginia and Georgia Tech are in the driver's seats. If they win out, Miami can't get into the ACC championship game. Oh, dude, I haven't checked out I haven't checked out my. Oh, dude, honestly, I should just take the memberships down. I haven't checked those in forever, dude. I probably won't take them down because people could still get what do you call it? The emojis. Burr, burr, burr. All right, man. Yeah. All right, 1st and 10 for Georgia. Fake the handoff and what a sack or slash tackle for loss. It's gonna be like a loss of 3 or 4. Let's see, memberships. Yeah, because people don't really do the memberships anymore anyway. Dylan Bell, what a catch. Golly gee. Mm. There we go. Texas A&M touchdown, 21-6. I love it. All right. What? Oh, Branch. Oh, man. Inside scoring position. Yep. Ole Miss needs a whole nother field goal to keep this a 1-point game. And I mean, we're down to less than 3 minutes to play as well. Whoops. And look at that. Ohio State, they win 34-0. Like I said, they like to just grind out poor teams. All right, there we go. Just adjusted memberships. Oh, yeah. Otani is a cheater. Is he? I make more from YouTube, unfortunately, MSU fan. All right. We're going to get a 3rd and 4-ish. Big stop needed here. And then you got the 2-minute timeout. And then you could hold on to that other timeout. He's a gambler, not a cheater. Broshmo, you want to know why I choose these 10 head coaches in August? I feel like August is kind of irrelevant to the right now. I mean, you could always look back and evaluate why you felt a certain way, but I'd rather hear who are your top or not top head coaches. I don't know. Right now. All right, 3rd and 3. And what a tackle! Gets back to the line of scrimmage. Frazier tried to break it outside. They do use the timeout. So I guess you're hoping, oh yeah, because the field goal, whether he hits it or not, won't take you to the 2-minute timeout. Touchback on the kickoff if he does make the field goal. That makes sense. What's wrong with Texas Tech? Their offense. That's wrong. That's what's wrong. When your offense can't move the football, your defense will eventually struggle, and that's what happens. They're missing their starting quarterback, Will Hammond. Looked good at the Utah game. Doesn't look, apparently, probably doesn't look ready right now. All right, here comes the kick. All right, 8-point game. Ole Miss needs touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Dude, you know what's the funny haha thing right now? If you took Ole Miss minus or plus 7.5, won't cover. I think they were plus 6.5. But if you're smart, you're bending that up to plus 7. But now that plus 7 won't even cover. Whoa. Does James Franklin? Why? I don't think James Franklin. No, James Franklin ain't gonna take the Wisconsin job. I don't think he sticks around in the Big Ten for a lesser job. I think maybe Florida, Auburn. I think those are probably the jobs he wants. Why would Tennessee want to fire their coach? So I don't see James Franklin going to Tennessee. Maybe back to Vandy. Because maybe Clark gets a job elsewhere. Squib kick to keep it in bounds. It will be fielded. Oh, get down, get down. Okay, so they should still be able to preserve the 2-minute timeout. Oh, maybe did they lose the 2-minute timeout? I didn't think that return took that much. Oh, well. Hear me out. Clark Lee goes to Penn State. Franklin goes to Vandy. A little coach swap and reunion. Yeah, that'd be kind of funny. Current rankings right now: McDaniels, Carroll, Glenn, Stefanski, Schottenheimer, Moore, Shane. Oh, Morris, Shane, Taylor, Dable, Moore. Yeah, I'd have McDaniel first. I think you might have to put stinking Arizona. Oh my gosh, why am I blanking? Gannon on there. I would put Gannon ahead of a few of these other guys. Let's think about this. Going to the AFC. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I guess I would just include that one Gannon in there. All right. Remember, after this game, after this game, I might have a little bit of time before the next stream. Oh. Remember, if you can stick around for the Alabama Tennessee stream right after, we're gonna do a in real time new top 25. Gotta set up that stream during the stream though. No, I probably won't stay live till 7:30. Probably hop off. If it I mean, the next stream starts at 4:20. So if I could chill for 10 minutes, I probably will. Oh man, big drive. Not just for Ole Miss, but for my parlay. I may have taken Ole Miss plus 7.5. Dang. Nice run by Lacey for a first down. All right, 1st and 10 at their own 35. Chambliss dropping back. Oh, he guns that low. He's had a couple of ones that he's gunned just too low. All right, Chambliss dropping back. Here comes extra pressure. He's running. He's just running backwards. He's got to throw this sucker away. Woof. You think Ole Miss QB is an NFL guy? Not really. Could be a day 3 guy. But I mean, he's like 6', 200 pounds. Sorry, he's already got the size working against him. So all right, got 3 pass catchers. 2 is left. Got a man in motion. Lacey to his right. Here comes pressure. Goes over the middle, almost intercepted. Little behind. I think that was Alexander. Oh, Mike Elko. I don't think Elko leaves Texas A&M. And A&M, whatever Penn State offers him, A&M will match. If not, give a greater offer in terms of an extension. All right, Chandler. Oh, the ball is batted. That's game. Ole Miss chokes it. And the Dogs win. Ole Miss taking their first L of the year. Virginia Tech could be an interesting spot for James Franklin. Washington State just scored a touchdown on the opening drive against Virginia. I don't know if it'd be completed if it was tipped. I would need the all 22. I didn't know where he was going with the football. Somewhere over the middle. Dude, no separation Sunday. We're getting parity. Drinkowitz to Penn State? Oh, that'd be interesting. And then he brings over all his Memphis guy or Missouri guys. And that's the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, looks like Clemson's about to go down. I mean, they're 3-3, so it's kind of like big whoop, but still. Let's see how Memphis is faring. Oh, no. Memphis is about to go down too? Woof. Woof, woof, woof. Dude, Michigan State's not going to hire a new coach. They're probably really content with Jonathan Smith right now. I don't think Lincoln Riley leaves. No one in their right mind is going to consider Cade Klubnik a first rounder right now. Jonathan Smith sucks. Dude, Michigan State sucks. How about that? How about take a realistic look at your program and be like, yeah, no, we need to kind of rebuild this sucker. It's not going to be a 1-year turnaround. He's been what, head coach for like a year and a half? How about take a realistic look at your program and be like, okay, let's look at this real quick. Under Mel Tucker, for the last 2 years, y'all were 5-7 under Mel Tucker, 4-8. You hire Jonathan Smith, 5-7, so already matches what y'all did, or already beats what you did the year prior. And y'all are 3-3. Oh, he sucks. We need to fire him. No, if you want to keep being a poverty of a program, yeah, go fire a head coach. Don't give him time to freaking rebuild and develop your program. Okay. Oh, he sucks. He's way better than what you were all of 2 years ago. How about you calm down and give him a year? Yeah, Golish is going to be a hot name. Sam Levitt, yeah, I think Levitt was always kind of like fringe first round conversation. I think he's a year away though. Another guy that's a year away. Tell me if you've heard that. MSU fan, that's delusional. Y'all are a poverty program right now. If you're going to fire Jonathan Smith after a year and a half, he has y'all 3-3. Right? Or y'all 3-4 after the loss today? Okay, 3-4 after the loss today. Dude, you're 2 wins away from matching that win total from last year. You play in a Power 4 conference. You end the year with you could probably win 2 of these games. Michigan, Minnesota, Penn State, Iowa, and Maryland. I could see 2 of those games being winnable. Like, dude, there's nothing alluring about your program. Who are you going to replace him with? Who do you think wants to come to your program? Who are you going to replace Jonathan Smith with? That's a better option. Please tell me, James Franklin. Please tell me how delusional you are. Let the dude rebuild. Like, year 3 is like, okay, that year 3 is typically a good litmus test of like, okay, where have we come now? You want Mel back? Okay, have fun with that. Aaron Glenn's not going back. Why would Aaron Glenn go to college? Man's an NFL coach. Oh. Yeah, let's bring back Mel Tucker because his final 2 years were so good. Oh, what? They were exactly the same as what you have with Jonathan Smith right now? Okay. Okay. I appreciate Mississippi State going out there and trying to cover for me. Jonathan Smith was good at Oregon State too, wasn't he? Oh, I remember that one year Mel Tucker was good. Oh. Wait, Jonathan Smith, was he at Louisville? Was he like an OC or something? Or y'all talking about Brom. My bad. That's my bad. Because I was like, that don't sound right. I know he was at Oregon State. Okay. Oregon State. Dude, at Oregon State, this dude was a winner, bro. Left 8-4. That team was kind of in a rough spot with DJU. But the year prior, 10-3. Dude, yeah, give this man a 3rd year to get his guys in and acclimated. Give him a couple of recruiting cycles. Mel Tucker was a great recruiter. That's why y'all went 4-8 and 5-7 in his final years. Yep, he's great. Chris Bell. No, AJ Brown comparison. Ooh, it's hefty. All right. Well, I'm gonna chill for the next like 13 minutes, and we'll get our next stream started. This should give me enough time to actually get the other stream ready. So I'll be back in a little bit.